one last thing, Josh. So, are you on the side of Papaya King or Gray's Papaya?
Papaya King.
Ah, okay.
I'm ready, Will.
Well, I started recording, so I was hoping that you didn't say anything about drugs. So.
No, you did though. We talked about Papaya King.
Perfect.
Biochemistry is interesting. I'm just saying.
It is.
All right.
All
so
right.
I listened to the first 30 minutes and the last 10 minutes of my session, so I can handle that portion of it.
All right. What do you remember? What have you
Listen to
learned, buddy?
none.
Let's see. So, where did it begin? Hold on. Where did it begin? It began with a recap. Let's talk about the recap that happened last time. We got to a new city.
Let's not do that.
No, so we picked up in media res. Durian was being held
Possessed?
held by the party and possessed by something that I don't remember. The ghost of the brother.
Brotherly past.
Yes.
Yep.
We did a whole thing. Josh did push us to insight check the guy in the bed. But I will say later on, we did insight check the guy in the bed, and we still didn't realize he was lying because I feel like we
The
asked the
insight
wrong
that-
questions.
Yeah, the insight that you wanted to ask.
So during that process, Barley looked at Durian's eyes, which is always a mistake. I'm never looking at anyone's eyeballs again. And then he took on the possession, and then a bunch of stuff happened, and we saw some things, and then it started a whole PvP session where Durian and Fs were fighting a
everyone.
bunch. Yeah, they were fighting a bunch. It got a little serious around the edges. But meanwhile, Pretos and Barley went to talk to Jules, and we figured out that, and that's where I stopped listening, but I'm pretty sure we figured out that the captain,
He's a big bad.
captain cannot be contacted, but we also realized the captain is in league with the bad guys, right? He runs do we ever actually, that was our assumption. Do we ever actually nail that down as fact? That he
Because
leads the Tufts,
one of the
or no?
prisoners told us that they were rallied up by the guards because the captain leads the guard faction.
Yeah, the guards are the
Isn't it?
Tufts, right? The strong arms.
Yeah, or like the Golden Roses or whatever the fuck.
We kept calling them the strong
Yeah,
arms, I
they
think.
got a name. They got a name.
What was the
They
name?
do have names.
Was it the Golden Roses?
The
I don't-
Canaries.
The Golden
Canaries.
Canaries,
motherfuckers. Come on.
Oh, we thought that's
I
what
got
it
the
is.
right
We
color.
thought,
Okay, I
we
got
thought
the right
there
color.
was 3 gangs, but I think there's only 2 gangs, right?
No, I think there's still 3.
Or there is
No,
3?
there's still 3.
Okay, so there's the Canary. Oh, we thought the Canary. Yeah, we misunderstood who the Canaries were. So the Canaries are the strong arms, and then there's beggars, and then there's pickpockets.
Uh-huh.
Right. Okay.
Yep, and the pickpockets are run by it's got like a mob name, like Vito or something like that.
Eduardo.
Lasagna.
Guys, get the name of the beggars.
Lasagna
I
rigatoni.
thought you guys got the name of the pickpocket.
So
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
You can make Italian jokes, but you called me racist when I did.
I can make Italian jokes. Yes, I'm Italian.
for what it's worth, it was Jules who told us that Guff was not on the up and up. We had to like leave the city hall, and she followed
Yeah,
us
she
out.
followed. That's right. She followed us out.
Yeah.
So then I'm pretty sure this part I did not listen to, but I'm pretty sure we meandered around the city for a while, futilely trying to find Commander
No,
Guff.
so yeah, you did, but you also went into the house and you did a little bit of exploring. You stayed behind on the other side of the bridge and spoke to one of the little beggar kids.
Yeah.
Trying to think of how much information you all got. You also
I
learned
don't
information. You learned information about the hotel, the inn that you were staying at.
Oh, that's right.
What was that?
The lizard folk run something.
Man, we suck at this.
I
Chris, can you just
forgot.
read your recap to us?
That was actually the part where I had to like peace out for like 3 or 4
Oh
minutes.
God, we'll never
So in my
know.
notes, it just said I didn't get any of this.
Okay, I mean we recorded it. It's fine.
That basically it's one of the meeting spots for one of the gangs.
Okay.
I think the pickpockets.
And then Milnar representatives from Milnar were at the.
There were representatives from Milnar that went into the guardhouse. You guys went to see who they were meeting with. They were not meeting with Guff. You killed Guff. They
It
were
wasn't
not
even a
meeting
fight, I
with.
don't understand.
They were not meeting with Adrian. You let Adrian live. You went into the basement. You freed all the
We freed all the
prisoners.
prisoners. I remember that part now, and then we ended
Yeah.
the session. Oh no,
No,
they
we
all
were-
left
we were-
me with Jules, who's the secret big bad, and they all led the prisoners outside, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die now.
I think you decided to stay
wait.
back. You weren't
I asked.
left.
I asked who was last. That's what I asked, and you said you were the last one out.
I did say I was leaving,
And
or that I was
so-
staying. I actually said I was staying to talk to Jules, I think, because I remember at the end of the session, I was mad at the party, even though they didn't do anything wrong, because I am still I'm still in the building, and they are out of the building.
I mean, I'm sure we will realize that you are not with us.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Jules is a red dragon. Or no, the black dragon. Jules is the black dragon.
Y'all, is the map still up? Can you see the map?
Yes.
Mhm.
Not the city map, but the world map.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
You see where the black dragon is, right?
I mean, it's not that far away. She can
It's
fly
like
back and
roughly,
forth.
roughly City Hall.
It's not that far away. Do you remember how long it took you to get to Latherton to Evans Watch? I mean, that's about the same distance.
I'm not a dragon though. And like, I'm sorry. Is this like a GPS? Is it live updating the locations of the dragons? Like, that just means there was a dragon there at some point, right? Like, and I don't even know how we necessarily like. We're getting outdated information, right? We drew in crayon on this map.
You know what? You know what? That's fair. It's outdated information. It's like months old. You're right. Maybe the dragon's dead by now. Who knows?
Or maybe it moved. Like, it doesn't have to stay in one place. I'm pretty sure Barley drew in crayon on our map when someone was describing where the dragons
You know what?
were.
We never got paid for this fucking job either.
Yeah, everyone's dead.
Well, we killed him. we is doing a lot of work there, but we killed him.
Did we loot his body? I forget, because I definitely feel like we would have looted his body. I think we found 5,000 golds, but that may be
No.
Okay. Did we find
I'm-
any gold?
I feel like I gave you 100 gold.
Yeah, I feel like you did too.
You know, for a gang leader, that's not very much gold to hold on to.
I mean,
That's just
you
weird
have no
money.
proof that he was the gang leader.
I know, that's still our assumption.
That's how we tried to go negotiate with the guy to the shopkeep to like solve his problem.
Yeah.
He sent us
We
back to
talked
the
to a
alchemist.
whole bunch of people, and none of them helped us, unfortunately.
There's also a new child, Danny, who is the new Donnie, who was the new Craig.
Yeah, but Danny didn't come with us, right?
Correct.
Okay, even though I rolled a
Wasn't
19
he in the
persuasion.
cell?
I rolled a 19
around.
persuasion.
No. No.
He wasn't. He was just. It was a different beggar kid in the cell.
Was it? Yes.
Well, I think I tried to convince both of them, so I don't know who.
Yes. You've tried to convince all the kids to go with you. You only have one
Yeah.
kid, and you're only getting one kid until he dies.
That's fine. And he doesn't even
Aw.
say anything. He just walks quietly at my side at all times. He looks at me now, and I'm like, "We're gonna be fine."
Avert your eyes. You
I
keep them
hand-
down.
I hand him my rifle, just in case.
Goodness.
Shit's about to pop off. Man,
All right.
well, guys, I have to say we did not do great in this city. Like, I feel like we missed the boat left, right, and center. Like, we don't know shit about what's going on still. We don't know who any of
Yep.
the bad guys are. We don't know who any of the good guys are.
I mean, that's.
We
pretty
had
on
one
par
mission
with
and we
everything.
killed the guy that gave it to us. So
He was kind of a dick, so like
I
it was
don't
bound to happen.
disagree with that. I'm just saying that I feel like we did not do a great job investigating the city.
We could have done a worse job. Also.
I mean, I guess
Well-
we could have done a worse job.
All
I
right.
feel like we should question a guard. Did we ever question a guard? I forget.
Yeah, the
Yes,
first
on the
guard,
way in.
remember? It was the most helpful guard that you ever met.
And we didn't question him. We asked him questions. I mean, question the bad way.
Oh,
He means torture.
I don't mean torture. I mean aggressively question. Right?
Yes.
Because we think the guards are the canaries, right?
Correct.
yes.
Okay, then that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe, all right, we're doing a thing. I mean, we'll try to pick back up. It's fine.
Yeah.
Set the scene, Josh.
All right. So, yeah, you were all going out, escorting people out. At one point, Jules asked what you were doing, and you just kind of hand waved it like we're going to take them, and you would have to kill us to stop it. And
Impressive.
you
What
all
assholes.
started walking out. Barley was the last one, and then I believe you wanted to stay back to talk to Jules.
Jules, I think you're too
Oh.
good for this place. Why don't you come with us? This place kind of sucks. I keep trying to get kids to come with us, but God won't let them. You don't like to be in this place. We can go on adventures.
I mean, maybe this place would suck less if people weren't taking our prisoners out.
I know there was a reason that we took the prisoners out. I don't remember what it was though. I think they were unjustly imprisoned. I want to say that sounds right. Yeah, I'm seeing nods. They were unjustly imprisoned.
But who made the determination? You did?
Yeah, I'm a judge.
Well, we also know that. I'm. By the way, I'm not
Okay,
here.
okay.
But we know that
Help me.
Guff was like a bat. Like he's a crime lord, basically.
Yeah,
Right? He was
yeah,
like
Guff.
bullying people into.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's a rule, right? If like anyone that Guff put in prison is released because Guff was in fact a bad guy. I think that's a rule in real life too. Like if a judge is on the take, don't they release like all the prisoners that they ever they'll retry them, right?
Depends.
Oh my God, I sure hope the answer is yes. Why would the
It
answer not be
depends.
yes?
It depends on so many
Oh
many
my
things.
God, the answer should just be yes. Like this guy was taking bribes to put people in jail. We should retry everyone that he put in jail. Like that should just be a yes. What is wrong
Well,
with our
that's very
government?
specific. If they were taking bribes to put someone in jail and they could prove that, then yes, those cases would be looked at. But if it's, oh, this judge is a bad person and he, like, I don't know,
Oh, no,
think
no,
of the
no,
shit
yeah.
with Clarence Thomas, right? They're not redoing all the Supreme Court decisions
No, I
that
just
he
meant-
sat on,
Yeah.
even though he was essentially taking
Let's do that,
bribes from
though.
everybody.
Let's actually do that though. I'm
I
gonna throw that
agree,
out there.
but
Yeah, but why Guff's a bad guy and he put these people in jail? We talked to them. They seem cool. Don't worry.
Riley, I think you're making a mistake.
Well, can you help us then? Because I feel like we're lost and we need a clue. Who are the Canaries? Who is Guff talking to? Where are the guys from Milnar? Can you fill in some blanks for us? I'm not getting it. You just point me towards.
Fair.
I'm only good at
Fair.
shooting bad guys. Can you point me towards the bad guys, please?
Riley,
I promise.
come
I'll. Oh my
come
God.
with me to the back.
Okay. I follow her to the. I'm gonna roll
Mhm.
insight first. Hold on.
Jesus Christ.
The back isn't Guff's room, by the way, right?
I hope not. Does she
It
know
might be
that
awkward.
Does she know that we murdered Guff? I feel like that
I don't
might
think
be
anyone
awkward.
knows at this point.
That's a 17. That's a quality insight check.
What are you trying to gain from your insight?
Is she gonna murder me?
You don't believe that's what she's going to do.
Oh fuck. Okay, I follow her to the back then. I think I can take her.
So she brings you towards the back. And then she
Are we
looks.
heading towards Guff's office?
So as you remember, it splits off. You go to the left, it goes to Guff's office all the way at the end, and then there's the other rooms. Then there's to the right where you guys did not check because you decided immediately to go.
Free prisoners.
You spoke to Adrian, and then you went downstairs thinking that's where you had to go.
Okay.
So she looks down towards the closed door of Guff's office, and then she looks at you and she says, I think we both know it's that way.
I'm sorry. We both know what's that way.
Mhm.
I guess it depends how you define a man. Does a man stop being a man when the meat stops? And I mean, this is more of a philosophical question. He's a bad guy, Jules. He did bad things.
So she takes her right and she goes down that hallway. And
That's good.
it's
That
it's set up almost the exact same way where you see there's a what looks like an office all the way at the end, then there's two rooms on the left.
All right. I'm chirping Pretos, by the way. I have my Nextel in my pocket. I'm hitting the button.
Vitos is leaving you on red.
No.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh boy. I'm in trouble. My only ally.
So she takes you into the first room on the left. She opens it up and it opens them to this nice, large, big office.
Full of soldiers from Mildar.
No, because if you remember when you came back
Yeah,
the
they
second
left.
time, they were
Yeah,
gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is a nice office.
Thanks. This is where we had our meeting.
Who is we?
Oh.
I know. I'm playing down. Who's we?
Barley, sit down.
I'm more of a pacer. I mean, anyone who's ever been with me in real
Oh,
life knows
no.
that. I'm a pacer.
Barley, I'm going to ask, and I'm going to offer you the deal of a lifetime.
Okay, like deals?
We had a contingency from, wait, did you say Milner earlier?
I
Or
said
Stern? It
Milnar.
wasn't
Stern.
Milner. Yeah, it
Stern.
was Stern.
Stern.
was
I was about to say, I was like,
Stern.
wait a minute.
Oh my
Yeah, it was
god, that
Stern.
changes every.
Stern, Stern by
don't.
way of Latherton.
I don't go back there at all. Then if it's no, I'm just kidding. It's fine. I thought it was Milnar for some reason.
We had a contingency from Stern come. They recently learned of some sort of problem that's going on over at God's Cradle.
Okay, hold on. Where is that? Do I know where that is?
Below Edmund's watch.
Oh, okay. Oh, where the Draco
Yep.
is. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I'm sorry. We're back in.
Oh, think about that. Don't let it out.
No, I get no face, poker face, baby.
Oh no.
So
I've never been there.
they come seeking help because it looks like there's going to be some sort of problem that's going on. And I think that you can be of use to me, just like you were previously. And she kind of nods down the hall towards Guff.
Who are you? Can I ask that question? Like, I mean, are you even Jules? What's going on here?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
my name
That's
is
helpful.
Jules.
Okay, and you are the head of the Canaries.
I am a person that can make you rich.
I mean, I want to go there. I can make myself rich pretty easily. Like without even trying, I've gotten money. I give it away. Like,
Don't
yes,
you owe a bank lots of money?
ostensibly, a bank that I'll never see again. Irrelevant. What's going
We
on
had some money. We had some money sent.
What's going on in God's cradle? I might have fucked that up.
All we know is that there seems to be some sort of strange, ungodly power that is emanating from the forest there. And so far, it has expanded enough to take over Eben's watch.
That's news to us, right? We didn't know that Evans.
That's an
watch got
oopsie.
rolled. That's an oopsie on. That's on
Correct.
guys. That's on us.
Hey,
You
no,
know.
it's cool. We don't have to worry about the red dragon now. He'll already be a thrall of the fucking. Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. That's a plus.
So the visitor guide that we ran into actually did mention, because I did use the words what was it, taint or something like that, and that got his attention. The corruption, that's what it was. I used the word corruption.
Do you work for Stern?
No.
Can you clarify who you work for? Because it would make this conversation flow a lot better.
I work for Mjorn and Hornar.
As?
The pseudo government?
So
It's the Rat King.
are you a rat? Are you a collection of rats? Is there rats all the way down? So you're one of the heads of the criminal organizations. No,
In a
I'm not
sense.
close. Okay. I shoot myself in the face.
All right, fine. She's just gonna go. Fine. Yes.
Help me. I am we're lost here, Josh.
She's like, I didn't think I have to say this. Yes, I'm the head of the Canaries. Don't tell anyone and shut the fuck up.
Okay, it would help the conversation flow. I'm really dumb.
It's like talking to Homer Simpson. You just
Oh my god.
I'm
I
really
regret-
dumb.
Immediately regretting bringing Barley back here.
Okay, that's a solid choice. Okay, I got it. So, and who was Guff?
He was someone that was helping, but his mouth was a little too loose.
Gotcha. So you tricked us into murdering him for you. A plus. I'm gonna keep that one to myself if you don't mind.
To be fair, he did do some of the stuff on his own that made you want to kill him.
Did he kill his brother?
Who knows?
I'm guessing you do as the head of the Canaries. You seem to have
Yeah.
your finger on the pulse, Jules. Canary Lord, I'll call you from now on. How about Adrian? What's his deal? Listen, I'll
he is
listen to
now
your offer, but you gotta clean up the mess for me here. What's going on with Adrian?
Adrian is now going to take step in for Guff.
Oh, okay. So like second in command?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So we got tricked left, right, and center. Okay, we're good. Yeah. So you don't know actually who killed Guff's brother.
No, and I don't really care.
Were those people in the dungeon actually bad people?
Some of them.
50-50?
Well, the majority of them were pickpockets. You also released a couple of murderers, which good for you, by the way.
Oh boy. What's your relationship with the pickpockets and the beggars?
None.
Like rival crime lord, like that kind of thing?
Yes, they're part of the other
Okay,
the
no,
other
I'm
lords.
I'm
Yeah.
clarifying. I'm clarifying.
So
We get
otherwise, I have no relationship with any of them.
okay. Why would Stern need your help? No offense, but they like I'm looking at the map and they have a giant castle that seems way bigger than both your towns combined. Like, what do they need you guys for?
Money.
Ooh, yeah, you're like the lenders, right? Yeah, no, that's true. You trade and all that stuff.
We have money and we have technology. We have the means to help make sure that they can get what they need.
And what do they need?
Currently, money.
So they're just like, we need money, and they didn't tell you what they're going to spend it on?
Have they
Well,
tried going to the Bank of Zynar for a
Yeah,
while?
the Bank of
Really
no,
Zynar
because
is
that's
really.
a stupid thing to do.
Well, hold on. Why is that a stupid thing to do, Jules? Is there something I don't know about the Bank of? Oh, I got kicked. Hold on. Is there something I don't know about the Bank of Zynar?
If you don't pay, you will die.
Because of the ninja assassins.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. This is. Hold on a second. I gotta. Why is this USB port so bad? What is wrong with this thing? I hate it so much. I'm gonna die.
What's wrong with this thing? The fact that it's like fucking 15 years old.
No, it's not. No, it's a new KVM. So I wasn't even judging the computer.
I'm still judging that computer. I mean, I'm glad that I'm glad that I was able to give it to you and that you can use it. However, that motherfucker's old.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so they're looking for money from you to fight whatever's going on in the Godheart Chasm. Wait, what is that from? That's from a book. Hold on.
Long story short, yes.
Okay. But you don't know what they're buying. Like, what if they were buying like a nuke that would destroy the world? That's not relevant to you?
My understanding is that they're looking for the ability to hire people to go and fight whatever chaos is there.
Oh, terrible plan. I won't get into the details of why, but just a shit plan. Okay, what do you need us for? You want to hire us to go do that? Because I'm going to pass right now. And like, nice conversation. We're going to be on to the next thing now.
Understandable. I was also hoping that you could help me get in touch with the other two crime lords.
This is a negotiation. She didn't even have an
Oh,
offer.
Just did.
I mean, you don't
No.
know who they are?
I know exactly who they are. I just need someone to convince them to come to the table.
So you can kill them.
Are you going to trick me into killing them?
No.
I'm really dumb. You could probably do it.
Well, probably, but that's not what I'm looking to do.
What are you looking to do? What am I going to do to lure him in? Like, how do I convince, like, what is the goal here?
There is a there's a large distrust between the three of us. However, I think that we could come together to form I think form a pact that could actually help the city.
Okay.
Cartel. He means cartel.
Yeah, is this a cartel situation?
No.
I'm all for helping the city, but it seems like, you judge us for letting bad guys go. You literally run bad guys as your job. Like, I'm like, how is uniting three crime families going to help the city? It's in the name, Jules. Crime family, not like superhero families or good guy families.
Well, consider this. If we are running the city, then why would we want to commit crimes?
I mean, aren't you basically running the city now? Right? There's no real
Wouldn't-
government.
Wouldn't it be better to do that if there was not this shadow over us? Wouldn't it be better if we could do it out in the open so we can help and protect the city the right way?
All right. I mean, I'm intrigued. I'm not saying no.
As of now, the way that it appears to the outside is that the Canaries, the guards, are the government of the city. That is why Stern came to speak with us.
Mm-hmm.
It would be a lot better if there was an actual government, especially for the future of the independence of the city.
Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Who are the other two crime daddies or mommies? I don't want to jump to conclusion.
Crime daddy. I'm gonna start using the term crime daddy.
I think we heard about one Al Capone, I think was one of them. Chris made that joke like 10 times last session.
Wait, what name did I give you?
Lasagna
Jamie?
rigatoni.
Oh yeah, we actually did get names, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
I probably wrote them down somewhere.
I
Jimmy
thought
is one. Who was the
okay.
other guy?
That's what I was trying to figure out. I don't think I gave you
Nope.
both. I think only gave
Yeah,
you one.
I don't think we got the name of the other guy. Just Jimmy
We
Rigatoni.
didn't get
or
the
whatever.
we didn't get the bag. Yeah, we didn't get the beggars.
Is Jimmy Nine
Rigatoni.
Toes, by the way.
Jimmy what?
9 Toes.
Oh, Borderlands.
Wonder why that is.
So yeah, there's Jimmy Nine Toes, and there's we'll call him Murph.
Jimmy Nine Toes and Murph. Okay. And where can we find them? Which one's which? Let's start with that.
Jimmy Nine Toes is the leader of the pickpockets, and Murph happens to run the beggars.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a dumb question. Does having 9 toes make him a better pickpocket? Is it
He doesn't
relevant?
actually have 9 toes.
Then
I don't
why
know
would
why
they
he came
call
up with
him
that
that?
stupid name. He did it himself. I don't know.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous, Jules. I hate this guy already. Be like Jimmy 11 fingers. Like I'm so good at pickpocketing. I have 11 fingers. Though that actually might make you a worse pickpocket now that I think about it. Like more
You'd have more
baggage.
fingers. You could get
Yeah.
caught.
Yeah, it's. I mean, if you have to give up one, you still have 10. Okay, and where can I find them?
That I cannot help you with.
I literally asked if you knew where they were, and you said yes.
We said who they were.
No, I said both. Okay.
Oh, she knows who.
Do you have a clue? Because we tried to find you for like 2 sessions, and obviously we suck at it. So can we buy a vowel? Where might they be?
I believe that the pickpockets have some sort of I don't say colony, fucking camp set up in the sewers.
Oh, we're back in the sewers.
We do like
Love the
sewers. It's rats all the way down. Okay, yeah. And where would we find the entrance to the sewers? Is this just
I
like
know
a
that
sewer
there's-
grate situation?
I know that there's a entrance under the bridge.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yep. Right. How about the beggars?
We think that the beggars are being holed up by one of the inns, but we've never been able to find out which one.
Gotcha, lizard folk. I'm with you. Okay. That's probably sounded irreverent to you, but I know what's up. Okay, I don't think I have any other questions. Or do you want to threaten me now, or like, what's to stop me from just murdering all of you guys, and then just, we'll be on our way?
You need to negotiate better. What did we do?
Riot.
Okay, well, that was terrible. Like, he's not great threatening. I mean, what's in it for me? What's in it for my people? Like, we don't work for free. Like, we could just leave.
I mean, if you would rather leave, then leave. I offered you money. You said you didn't want money. What do you want?
Hold on, I didn't say I didn't want money. I said you couldn't pay me enough to go to the Godwoods or whatever to fight an unknown thing. I work for money. I gotta pay off a
Also,
cloak.
side note, just God speaking, if that's something that you are going to do anyway, why wouldn't you just try to get money for that?
Well, we're not going back there to do that. Like, what if she's like, I thought she was gonna be like, you gotta go there and do this thing with whatchamacallit. Look, we already accepted money for stuff we're not gonna do. You want me to add to the pile of things? Like,
But that's what you are going to do.
but it's taken us 6 months and we have one
That's
dragon
fair.
in the bag. Like,
That's
we're
fair.
on a 4-year trek. This and fun fact: in 6 months, it's already expanded to take over half of a continent. So it is outpacing us currently.
That is true, yeah.
All right, what do you got? What do you got money wise? I need to pay off a cloak and a bank loan. I guess technically, though, I'm probably still not going to pay it off. I want to see their bank ninjas.
Tell me about this cloak.
I think I'd rather not. Let's just talk about the money.
How much money do you need for this cloak?
20,000
where you're at.
gold. She doesn't fucking know.
That's true.
Yeah, it's a legendary cloak, and it tells you jokes while you fight. It's like it's in the Dungeon Master's
Tasha's
guide.
hideous cloak.
It's Tasha's hideous cloak. It's 20,000 gold.
I can do 1,500 gold.
1,500 gold? Are you fucking? I could go just rob Guff's house for 1,500 gold. You gotta do way, like, you gotta do. We don't work in powers of 10 here. Like, how about let's 12,000? You gotta make this worth our while. You're talking a ton of fucking work. How much is the control of a city worth to you?
You're not giving us control. You're just
I am
putting a meeting
literally
together.
giving you. You know, the next step is for me to murder those guys and for you to get control of the city. Let's not skimp over it.
Do you have anyone else that I could talk to?
No, it's just me. We're not doing it for 1,500 gold. So
I don't want you to kill anybody.
I'm not. I won't even set up a meeting for 1,500 gold. I'm not your administrative assistant. Fuck off. Pay me real money.
1,500 gold. 1,500
Each.
gold to give me the locations of each one, and I'll do the rest.
I elbow him. That's not a bad deal. We don't actually have
You're
to do
not
any
in
of
there.
that.
You can't elbow him.
You don't elbow shit. I'd rather just do the whole job. How about 5,000 gold, and we'll get him to the meeting.
5,000. You're getting to the meeting and protect me.
7,000, and I'll protect you too.
Strong negotiation skills.
I'm a level 11 Farda Hunter Ranger.
I
I'm
may
super
I may
powerful.
level at some point.
That's all.
before-
That's a good deal. That's only there's 4 of us. It's 500 gold per person, right? We can take on We can take on 2 gangs. It's fine. We're really strong.
Wait,
we
how
killed.
much per person?
What if Pretos doesn't?
No, I'm
fight?
saying just for
Oh,
the protection aspect, right? So it was 2,000 additional. So it's 500 gold per us. There's 4 of us.
Each one of us equals the 2,000
Well,
in protection.
That's 2,000. Starting with the 5,000, right? She offered you the 3, and you went what?
No,
you
no.
said
So
5.
I said 5.
Yeah.
And 2 more for protection.
Yeah, she agreed to 5, and then said.
And then
that
now we're
includes protection.
negotiating over.
No,
Protection.
no. She agreed to 5 with the protection. So now you're basically trying to add on 4,000 for protection, not 500.
No. Okay. Well, I said 5 to bring him to the meeting, and she tried to bundle in protection, and I'm saying we're not
Yes,
bundling.
Correct.
Protection.
She rejected. She rejected the offer. She rejected that offer.
All right.
It didn't feel like it. I seriously didn't feel like it.
It didn't feel like it. Okay.
No,
I felt
she
weird
was.
filming.
Yeah, no. She gave you a counter offer. If she gives you a counter offer, she's rejecting the initial offer.
Right.
Okay.
5,500, and we'll throw in protection.
Deal.
All right. I spit in my hand. Shake her hand. That's the cut. This is the custom where I come from.
I have a better idea. She turns and goes to a desk behind, and she gets a little piece of paper out, and she writes something on it, and she hands it to you, and she goes, "You can take this to any of the banks here, and this will give you 1,500 as a show of good faith."
You know this is gonna break bad if you don't give me the rest of the gold, right? I'm a little concerned.
I'm giving this to you before you complete your job. What do you
This
mean?
is a piece of paper. It's 1,500 gold. I'm saying when the job is complete, I better get the rest of my money. Is what I'm
Yes,
saying.
but you can use this to get 1,500 right now
I'm
at a
just saying.
bank.
I don't like banks, obviously. I'm just saying, like, okay, that's fine. 10% is a down payment. Okay, Will in his
Yeah.
job collects 50% as a down payment to put a boiler in. So 15% to be the bag man to a meeting to take over the city seems like not a great percentage, is all I'm saying.
Remember when Barley and Jules are just nice little talk
I
about
thought we
were
dragons? It was
friends.
You can tell that,
I
that Josh totally meant this as really good faith because
I
how
know.
incensed the character is.
Jules, I thought we bonded over dragons, and I'm sad. I wanted you to come on adventures with us, but it's fine.
I'm trying to
All
send
I'm
you on an
thinking,
adventure, Barley, and you don't want to go on it. You're making this difficult. I'm
All
trying
right,
to send you
I
to
leave.
sewers.
I leave. Okay. Well, when's the meeting? Hold on, that's important. I come back. When do you want the meeting scheduled for?
when we
I
get
would
the
like
guys.
it. I'd like it for a week from today, and I would like to use the old city hall.
That's good. That gives you a measure of authenticity that your current regime is lacking. I'm pretty sure
Also,
it's
it's neutral
full.
since nobody has stake to that yet.
Sounds good. A week from today, Fire's Day. I don't know any of the days in D&D, but that's fine. I think that's from Final Fantasy actually, but that's okay. All right. All right. Goodbye. And then I leave. All right. I walk outside and go, and they're long gone, I guess, right? Because that was like a 40-minute conversation. So
I mean, I would think we would realize that you weren't there and we maybe turned around.
Can we roll some level of perception / general attentiveness?
I mean, I'm willing to say that you guys would have realized that Barley probably didn't come out with you, especially because I think it was his decision to let everyone out of the cells.
Yep. Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
was
Which
it?
means that
Oh.
I imagine that the rest of you would have went, "Hey, what the fuck did we do with them?"
Mhm.
Mhm.
And then Barley was not there. And I just
Listen,
realized
the
Pretos
only thing going
hasn't been
through
with you
my
guys the whole
mind is
time,
like
right?
get to
Oh,
the
yeah,
bank
Pretos
and
ran
get the
out a long
money
time
before we
ago.
forget.
Yeah. Well,
That's
now
right.
we have a split party. So tell us how the bank assassins attack Pretos. The bank
So I guess
ninjas.
so. Start for one. So yeah, when you guys get outside, you know probably go a little towards the bridge. You realize Barley isn't there. What do you do with your newfound friends and the realization that Barley's not with you?
You can break time
Shit,
technically and be
Barley
like,
wander
I
off again.
turned around and come right back in.
I do my new iPhone tap with them to get their contact information.
Oh, the iPhone came in.
Oh, iOS 17 came out. You don't need the new one.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
Oh, you can walk
extra
up to anybody and just tap you butt phones and their contact information comes right over to you.
Have they made an ad that using the phrase "I tap that" yet? Because if not, it's a glorious waste.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I like that.
Anyway,
Sorry, that was a waste. um, I look at Durian and go, "Where is Barley?"
well, I thought he was with you, but apparently I came out here to start a conversation with these lovely people that we rescued from improper bondage, and I turned around. He was no longer there. Perhaps we should
I'll
go
go back.
look for him.
I'll go back for him. You finish talking to these lovely people and get as much information as you can.
he's gonna kill them all.
A fully split party.
I bring out one of my ledgers and I start interviewing them for all and to document all of their accused crimes.
Peppers, please.
I'm just saying, like, maybe we don't want to
Release murderers back in the world. Yeah, good call.
I feel like even the barest amount of due diligence is probably reasonable.
I mean, you get the exact same thing they told you while you're inside, right? I think about 40% of them said that they were beggars and that they were caught in the wrong area, and the others said that they were pickpockets caught in the wrong area.
Mm.
Can I roll to see if they changed their story between then? Like just because, like you know how like children lie and they get the details wrong in the retelling.
You know what?
I'm-
I'm willing to give that to you.
I'm
Game
just
never
trying to
lies, first of all.
I'm just trying to filter for like
Yeah, no, I'm willing to give it to you.
what would you say? Investigation?
Yep.
Fuck. Okay. Well, I
Yeah,
guess
no. Even if they did, you don't remember.
consistently poor performing. Awesome.
Makes you feel any better? Will and I have been playing Magic when we're not doing this, and I made a deck that is around rolling d20s. And if you get a result of 15 or higher, you get bonus stuff. I rolled. What was it like? Fucking. Were you
Like
there
10
for that,
10
Will?
in a row. Yeah,
I
those are
rolled
fun,
so.
yeah.
I rolled like 20 times and only rolled 15 or higher once. It was so sad. Most of the time, it was below 10.
Statistically, your next session is going to be a banger.
No, I tried doing it again, and it was just trash. I guess maybe now the next time I should be.
Or you need new die. Maybe yours are
Yeah, we're doing it digitally. Never again.
Yeah, if you do it in person, you can bake the die so it's heavier on one side, so you can actually just have rigged dice.
I don't want to cheat
I mean, it's only
yet.
cheating.
That's not true. It's still cheating.
All right, what are we doing here?
All right. So yeah, you sufficiently believe that they all have the same story. They were pickpockets and beggars, and you think that they were all arrested for just being on the wrong turf.
These upstanding citizens were all falsely accused, and I believe that wholeheartedly. These are all
Good man.
trumped up charges, and they should be set free.
Who are you talking to?
The world,
Okay.
like just
I
overcome with the
declare
feeling of
Oh,
bankruptcy.
I just assumed that F's was still there and that Chris just walked away while this was happening.
No, I think F's
Well,
left, right? F's went back
yeah.
inside.
F went to go look
So
back. Inside.
Dorian literally is just talking to the sky.
I'm literally declaring to the world that the atrocity that is these fine upstanding citizens being falsely accused.
All right.
Who's
They
Dorian?
they all thank you and they all start heading on their way. We're gonna go with Pretos. Oh, buddy. So what have you been doing?
I don't fucking know, man. What did I even end up?
You went to go
Brooding, we're
bury a
gonna go
body.
brooding.
Yeah, we did. I would have just headed back to the inn and just waited for. I assumed that everyone would have met back there eventually.
Oh. Do you want to share with the class what you were doing last session on your own or no?
Nah.
Nah,
All right.
Oh wow.
everyone goes rogue now. Is that just like a thing?
I'll tell
me
you
and my-
later.
For me and my God, who I don't believe him.
All right. F's.
Yeah.
You
I go find Barley.
realize Barley's gone. You go back in, and you do not see Barley. You see a couple people behind the front desk.
You see my friend?
And who's that then?
The guy with the guns and the eye patch.
Oh, the loud one.
Yep.
He was
Just point me
here.
in
I
the
don't.
general direction. I'll find him.
I thought he left with you.
You thought wrong.
You sure? You sure you guys didn't all just go out and he walked the other way?
Yeah, and I'm gonna double check that I believe what you're saying.
Oh, wait, he lying.
Nice. So just tell me where he is, so it goes easier on you.
Is that some side of threat?
Yes.
Listen,
And where the hell's Jules? She's much easier to talk to than you.
Your friend is having a nice conversation with Jules out back. Give him a little bit. I'm sure that he'll be out soon.
Give a little bit. You can't let him talk on his own. Apparently, it's my turn to watch him today. Which way out back?
Just wait a second. They'll be out soon.
It's been 1 second.
Now listen, you little shit.
Wow.
Oh no!
I don't know if people are like we are unto gods and like level 11, like you're a certifiable badass. I feel like these town guards turned strong arms do not know who they're fucking with right now.
I mean, we're also not allowed to kill them, right? Because last time I tried to punish someone for being an asshole,
I didn't say
was
kill him.
rebuffed.
I just think if you explode the desk or whatever in front of him with the firebolt, like maybe he learns his lesson.
I mean, it's
I'm sensing a lot of potato right now.
No, not murder
I
yet.
haven't-
The whole
I was gonna say, I
potato is
haven't-
murder. Yeah.
I mean, they could be held at bay with a whole bunch of velociraptors.
Also fun. Non-lethal velociraptor.
Oh, I mean, I didn't say they would attack. I mean, I think if 8 velociraptors just appeared out of
I would
nowhere,
shit myself. Yeah.
it wouldn't go. It wouldn't be pretty, would it?
I'm just saying, these guys have like town guard syndrome. They think they're all that, and they're not.
How many of them are there?
You only see 2.
I only see 2.
And you guys thought that I was gonna be the one that fucked things up. F has like don't call me a chicken syndrome going on right now.
Yep.
Like he is back
Absolutely.
to the future ring. He is back to the
Call him
future
Marty
ring
McFly.
super hard right now.
Oh, Jesus. Where's my list? I need my list. I didn't think I was going to need my list. Jesus.
Fucking Marty
List of
McFly.
people to kill. I don't know, what do you?
List of summons.
Okay, good. Josh is like, I just wanted to get to story time. I teleport to the Black Dragon.
God, you guys are never getting that dragon. It's a wash.
The rate of
Presume.
expansion of the Blight is currently faster than we are getting Dragon solved.
Admittedly, part of the reason I'm like, oh, we'll let you know that this is happening. Maybe it'll get your
Get us
butts in
to
gear.
a little bit.
Stop presenting us with new challenges then. If you want us to get to the Black Dragon, delete all the towns in between here and there.
Nope. Make your choice.
It's so that he can blame us later for when something
I
doesn't
mean,
go.
that's fair. I mean, we
Yeah.
chose to
Well,
solve the
also-
problems of this shit town rather than taking on the bigger problem. Like that was on us.
Dude, what's a CR of a satyr? Oh, there it is. Yeah,
Half.
I got it.
How are you
half.
not doing pixies to polymorph them all into squirrels or whatever? Like that will show up who's boss.
No, because I'm just not. I told Josh I would. That's like an emergency use.
An emergency pull handle for pixies. It was super powerful, to be fair.
That's This is
God,
not going to
pixies.
try to use that. Like that's just
Pixies are
that's breaking.
It's also just super boring. You just do it every single time. It becomes your power crutch.
That's why I got
The
rid of
first
my
time,
That's why
it's
I got rid of my
hilarious.
that's why I
The
got rid of
fourth
my
time,
minigun.
Yep, exactly. That's why I'm not sitting there trying to do that.
I feel like these are like story satyrs. I think you just summon them.
Huh? They're what?
And they're just for the I don't think they're actually going to attack people. They're just story satyrs. They're RP
No, I mean,
satyrs.
I mean, they've got a short sword and a short bow, and a decent amount of hit points.
So we're taking on the Canaries. Listen, Jules thinks she's going to be in charge. We're going to put Peg Leg Pete in charge. Jimmy Nine Toes. Jimmy Three Hands. That would have been a good name for a pickpocket lord. Jimmy Three Hands. That's a quality name. Jimmy Fast Hands.
Just tell me where my friend is before there's too many for you to be able to handle.
Sounds very much like you're giving me a threat there.
No, I don't threaten. I promise.
Well, I promise
Wow.
you that if you wait patiently, that your friend will be back out here to speak with you.
I know, but you copped a little bit of an attitude with me to start with. That's not very good.
You started it.
No, you.
Yeah. I was gonna say, no, that was you. Definitely you.
Oh, hey, Fs.
I just have in my mind the meme of the guy with the finger coming out of his mouth. No,
It's just two Spider-Mans pointing at each other. No, hey, Fs. Hey, I'm down in the back. Ready to go?
Yeah, you're gonna have to probably end up shooting this guy.
Okay. Now?
And I
You'll
just
never-
sit there and contemplate it.
You'll never believe this shit. Guess who the Queen of the Canaries is?
Wait, this guy's a queen. What? Who else?
boo.
I don't actually say that.
You turn around as you say that. You see Jules just going, God fucking.
I don't say it.
Hi,
it's
Jules.
fine.
Are
Well,
you
I
picking
found
up your normal post? This asshole, he should never sit here.
Fs, guess what? I figured out a way for us to make 5,500 gold.
Oh, really?
All we gotta do is talk to people.
We're good at talking to people.
I'm real good at talking to people.
I've got a plus 11 deception, so this should go really easily.
I mean, I'm just generally very personable.
All right, and I take Fs outside and I tell him the whole story.
Oh boy.
And then you find Dorian. You tell him the
And
whole
I
story.
tell him the whole story, except that each telling I've left out about 20% of the details, or I've mixed things up because So they Fs now has heard two versions of the story that are different from each other, neither one being completely accurate. Let's find out how I fucked it up as we go on. You guys know where Pretos is?
No. He stormed off.
He said he mumbled something about being busy.
Okay.
He looked a little emo when he did it.
Oh, he pushed his cat hair out of his eyes. I mean, is there a hot topic in town? Like,
I don't know if you'd go there. I mean,
there
like
Spencer's?
one of those when you're lost in the woods, you should like go to one central location. Why don't we go to the inn?
Why don't we go to the inn? That sounds good. We don't immediately want to start this adventure and split up to talk to the two different crime lords.
I feel like
No,
that's
I don't.
We'll
that's
go to
not
the
a
inn.
winning strategy.
All right, we go to the inn. Did we just? I assume we just released. Oh yeah, some of those prisoners were murderers. Jules said. Did we already let them all go?
Do you actually believe her?
I don't know who.
After
I don't know
after what you
who
told
or
me,
what to believe.
it seems like she started our encounter with deception. I feel like her credibility is not at an all-time high.
I'm on the same page. She pretended to like dragons. I don't even think she likes dragons. Okay, we go back to the end.
I mean, one's fandom is not necessarily an indicator of one's moral character.
I disagree. We go to the inn.
All right.
Pretos is there.
Kratos, are you
Hopefully.
like in a room? Or are you like downstairs, like I don't know, eating at a bar? What are you doing, buddy?
Let's be hanging out in my room.
Just full emo cat.
Is that? Do you guys hear Evanescence coming from? I don't know. What is it? What is going on here?
I was gonna say you guys go upstairs. You're just sitting like in a corner,
In
just
the
got
dark.
earbuds in.
What's up, buddy? And I tell him the story. Except that I've now left out 20% more of the details.
So you now know 40% of what happened.
It's not that I leave it out. I just mess it up. So now F has heard 3 different stories.
Oh no,
Dorian's
wait.
heard 2.
Would it be 40? Yeah, 40.
So we have to find Jimmy Three Hands and Murph. I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
What have you been up to?
Hanging out.
Just okay. I'm
I don't know why
Weird.
it thinks he's so happy.
weird, but I'm. You know what? I'm not gonna question it. Hanging out.
Like I'm just
I
chilling. It's fine.
I give Pretos a once over. Do I notice any like blood in his fur or like a weird look in his eye?
Some
Or
detritus.
Are
yeah,
you seeing if he's been cutting himself? Like what?
yeah. I don't like. Is there anything weird about how he looks or the stuff that he's got with him? Like he's got the hand of a man around his neck, wearing it like Flava Flav's clock. Like,
That's a really good look, though. I wish.
yeah.
That's a very specific look.
I
Does
really wish the answer was yes, because it'd be hilarious.
right, does he? So
New
he doesn't look.
character
He doesn't.
idea.
So he's acting weird, right? But he doesn't look different. I lean over to Durian. Did did Leonin have menstrual cycles? Like,
I think he's just sad, man.
no, I'm not equipped to deal with that.
I sit, I kind of do
I give
pop
him a
that half.
beer.
I was gonna say I pop kind of that half squat and like wrap my arm around him. He's like, "How's it going, buddy?"
Oh my god, he's gonna rip your arm off.
What time of day is it, by the way? Pretty late, right?
As of now, yeah, it's probably close to like 7 or 8 evening.
Yeah, I was gonna say we've been at this all day.
Yeah. I don't know. This feels like a tomorrow quest, right? Right, guys? Yeah.
It feels like a
This is a
tomorrow
tomorrow.
quest, yeah. Can
If
we
if we need to rest up, I mean, I'm okay with it.
can we the party be reminded when Pretos left? Like what was happening when he walked off? Because I don't remember.
He walked off. If I'm not mistaken, it was right before you guys went downstairs.
Yeah, it was after. It's when the dude was dying after he admitted to killing his brother.
Oh, was it
Oh,
even before Adrian? I thought it was after Adrian. It was before Adrian?
And
That was
before
right,
Adrian.
right after Pretos killed that dude. He was pieced
Oh,
out.
that's right. Yeah.
got you. He's having a hard time with the death of Goth. Got you. Okay.
Rather side. Not even once.
I could have saved him.
Who? Goff?
Off.
Pretos, you know he was a bad guy, right? I am not going to talk about any. I left that part out of what I told him. That was the 20% I left out from what Jules said. He's a bad guy. Jules told me some shit, man.
I mean, that's why the dude's dead.
Yeah, he had to. Just making sure you know that. Yeah, he had to die.
Yeah, I mean, I pulled the mace swing. No triggers involved.
I pulled the physical melee trigger of rolling the dice and therefore killed a man. All right, well, I just want to make sure you know that. Like, you did the right thing. Let's get some sleep and we can start on this meeting quest tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds great.
How much money do we have?
Some
Can someone,
bohemian.
can someone remind me?
How
We
much-
have like
If
3,000.
you
much-
if you go to a bank,
we
you
have
have
more than that?
1,500 at least.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I
I
was gonna say,
leave and go to
that's
the
right, I
bank.
forgot about that.
Fuck! I leave and go to a
We
bank.
have
The
No,
bank's
banks are
closed
closed,
at
it's too
6.
late.
Okay, I'm sorry. So how much
Tomato.
money?
Banker's
How much
hours.
money do we have
Oh, I love
in our
this.
stash?
we may or may not have about a little over 5 Gs.
So you making bank?
Including the 1,500 or not including?
Not including the 1,500. I don't have
Damn
that
it,
yet.
we
It's
were
not
so
in the
close.
inventory.
We had just secured a little more down payment, we could have gotten the cloak in preparation for this mission. Oh, but it's still gonna
Well,
take
he's-
him 30 days.
Yeah, he
right,
still
That's
needs
not
time
gonna
to
be ready.
complete it.
Fuck, we're gonna
He
lose
needs
this.
the money before a certain time or we lose the hide.
We're gonna lose.
Yeah,
We're gonna
I
lose
think-
this gold before we get.
I think what he was saying though was if you were to come back and give him extra money, he can expedite it, but he has other things that he is making. So if you want to go
Yep.
back with more money and be like, "Yo, can you make this a priority?" He can do it, but it'll still take some time.
All right, so let's add that
So
to the
it's not
agenda
worth
for.
extra.
Oh, I think it's worth it. I mean, what are we gonna do with money? Like, If we can pay him $2,000
Alright.
and we get it in 3 days, like that sounds like a good deal to me. We're never gonna come back to this town, Chris. It takes so long to travel from everywhere to everywhere. We'll never
gonna-
make it back. It's a lost investment if we don't get it before we
I
leave.
just want I want the fucking potion to give me the extra spell slot.
Well, we gotta go kill a dragon then. You don't make it easier to kill a dragon? A fucking cloak of displacement would make it way easier.
I will say, just like looking, if you guys are going to head northwest afterwards, you would then probably go back through this town just to get down to the Green Dragon in the middle of Milnar.
Don't sell him. I want it now. I'm not good at waiting. I'm just saying it'd be easier to fight a black dragon if we had a cloak of displacement.
Who's getting the cloak?
Let's take a long rest. Let's visit a bank in the morning, get the extra money, and then figure out a plan.
All right, perfect. We go night night.
You actually going night night?
Yeah, I'm at least 2 levels of exhaustion. I gotta actually sleep.
Oh,
I am definitely going night night
I mean, I sleep occasionally.
because I need some slots and stuff back.
okay.
I don't
So
have
then
any.
you all-
I also don't have any side quests unless I'm gonna go try to get orphans. Nah, I'm good. I'll go to sleep.
You all go night night.
Can
Nothing
I actually hit the
eventful
long rest button?
happens.
And then we wake up.
Long rest
Kratos has
button.
killed all of us. He's wearing all of our heads around his neck.
All right.
Does Praetos actually go night night? Does Praetos do anything?
I'm fine sleeping.
F's?
I'm sleeping.
Wow, this is like the first night that no one's done anything, and I'm like very confused. I'm not used to this. This is what it's like when you guys don't do anything? Oh my god, we just move on, okay.
It's been a very
Jo-
busy night. All
Josh
right?
is like, "Fuck, I gotta come up with more story now."
Goodness.
Alright,
Alright,
so
so yeah,
it's-
you guys wake up,
Alright.
it's bright and early.
And we leveled.
No.
God
Nope.
damn it.
No.
Is the bank open?
We literally just beat a big bad. Guff is dead. It's
Yeah, I was gonna say he was the
multi-day
villain.
quest arc.
No.
Unless he wasn't the big
I will
bad,
say,
he was like a
Kratos-
medium to small bad.
Praetos was the only one who gained any EXP, so if only I get a level up, that's also fine.
Wow.
I remember that one whenever I get the killing blow. Can you imagine if we did XP by killing blows?
Oh
That would
my
be
God.
an amazing thing where we
I
do
would
all
still
of the
be-
fucking map.
God,
I would still be
I-
level 1.
I desperately want to do a short D&D campaign where we do that just to see how unbalanced we make our characters to try to get the last hit.
We would all just make like the most
AoE
glassest
characters.
of cannons. Yeah, like or
Yeah.
AoE. Yeah. Just start killing
Because
villagers.
that point is pure numbers game.
Yeah, just walk into a city and start fireballing the town square or whatever. All right.
All right.
What
So you wake
guys,
up
What do you guys
bright and
wanna do
early, you
first?
smell eggs and bacon downstairs.
Okay, we eat. Listen. I feel bad because we never do anything. I'm pushing us forward. We eat eggs and bakey, and then
Yep.
we go to the bank.
I am
We
already
collect-
down there eating.
We collect 1,500 gold. There's no issues. We add it
Which
to
is
our
shocking.
stash,
Because it's us.
and then which one do we want to
Fair,
go? Do we
fair.
want to go talk to Jimmy Nine Toes or Murph?
I like the sound of Murph. He sounds like he means business. A consummate professional.
I think we got a clue at some point about where the beggars hang out, right? There's an inn with some lizard folk.
I think it's the inn that we're staying in right now.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Is our
The
inn
inn
run
that I
by
was
lizard
trying-
folk?
Yeah.
Oh,
The end that I
fuck.
was trying to get you guys to stay up so you could
God
interact with
damn it.
people.
Okay, we go back to the inn. We hang out all day.
So
God damn it. I
The
didn't realize
one
it was
time-
this
Still
inn.
managed to fuck it up. It's
it's the
astounding.
one. I was like, it's the one time that you guys didn't do anything. It's the time I needed you to.
It's fucking astounding.
I think that we have to do Murph. Nope, is all part of the plan. We rested. We recovered. We'll talk to Murph tonight. Let's go under the bridge during the day, and then we'll do Murph at night. Right? Good plan. Good plan. Let's go.
I like
Good.
that.
We go to the bridge.
Okay, and we go to the bridge then.
I don't know, should I
Hi-ho,
stash our
hi-ho,
money in
to
our
the bridge we go.
Alright,
I'd say
so
just bring it down.
All right. We can
So
do
I
this the
assume that
easy
you
way,
didn't
Josh, or
go-
the hard way.
I assume that you're gonna go the way that you watched the kid go earlier.
Sure.
He
Day
went to the
before?
sewers. Yeah.
Well, you watched him go into the bridge. You now know that there's probably an entrance there if you put 2 and 2 together, which I think Barley is smart enough to do.
I have a
Don't
13
worry.
intelligence.
That's good enough for that. I think would that be an intelligence or wisdom?
I also have a 13 wisdom.
Okay, we'll say good
I
enough. I'll
have
give it to you.
an 8 con and an 11 strength. That is my dumb stats.
So yeah, you take them down what looks like the path that you remember seeing the kid go, and then eventually you obviously didn't follow him, but you are now climbing under the bridge.
You know what's funny? You know where the most actually, you know what, the outlet of the sewers is probably under the bridge. That's a good point. I'm like, that seems like a very impractical place to have sewers, but yeah, that makes sense. I think there probably be
Trying
2
to-
sewer systems, one for each city.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't know. Do we know which side the beggars? Do we know which side the beggars hang out on? Are the pickpockets? Which city sewer system should we investigate?
Well,
We know I'm always down to split up.
They pickpockets on this bridge, don't they?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but figure that the
Oh.
bridge side, right? The bridge doesn't have a sewer system, so each side is going to have the exit to the city sewer. Like, which city do the which sewer system should we investigate?
Maybe they run underneath the river.
The sewer?
Yeah, I
You
mean, we
think
could
there's
see.
one sewer system that connects both together?
Yeah,
No.
possible.
I mean, there's
I mean,
everything
I
else
could be
is
wrong.
there's
one-
magic here, so I mean, anything is possible.
Yeah.
Their poop just floats out in space. Who knows?
I mean, the Harry Potter universe, before the wizards had indoor plumbing, they would just use their wands to like vanish their
Oh
poop.
my God.
Okay, so I'm probably creating a problem out of nothing. Do we see a sewer grate, Josh? Or we just create a
Yeah.
problem out of nothingness? Okay, great.
So wait, are you currently under the bridge, or are you talking about before you go into the bridge?
No, we're under the bridge.
So you see an outlet. There is a grate, but you do see an outlet where there's like water coming out. It doesn't look like clean water.
Sounds like the right place to be then.
Think?
I will say, giving you a little bit of just, we'll say, godly wisdom. You remember the kid was a beggar. You were looking for pickpockets. The kid who was a beggar went under this way, so you know that he went in here for something. Ostensibly, knowing how sewers work and outlets, you believe that there's a sewer entrance here. So the question is, do you think that this is an entrance to the sewer for the pickpockets, or do you think that this is just a general entrance, or whether the kid even went into the sewer system this way?
I mean, who knows? That's too many variables.
Correct. I mean, that's the thing, right? You don't know, but you do know that there's a sewer. You know that someone has gone down this way, and you know that someone was not a pickpocket.
Okay, so the kid,
Currently trying to look for pickpockets.
yeah, the kid probably wouldn't go, right? Because they avoid each other. So
Yeah.
I turn and look on the other side of the bridge from where I am. Like, is there a sewer entrance on the other side, or sewer exit? Like we're on like one side of the bridge, right? We're like over here.
On the Horner side.
Yeah, there'd be a sewer exit
Yeah.
on this side too, right?
Yeah, I'll say that you can make out that you think that there's one over there too. Yeah.
Okay, I feel like we're barking up. I feel like we're barking up the wrong tree here. Like we're about to do this the hard way, where we go capture a pickpocket and make him tell us where their fucking hideout is. So she said that they're in the sewer system, right? Like, okay, so
Yes. Why don't we just?
We
find
should
a
go
local
across
guide?
because there was a beggar that went down here before, not a pickpocket.
but then I feel,
Admittedly, only he knows that it was a beggar. He just, I don't know if he shared that with you guys that it was a beggar. He said it was a kid for one of the gangs.
yeah. I mean, I feel like I would have said that he was begging.
Okay.
I mean, so there's no. I mean, can we roll and roll and investigate? Like, let's let the dice do the talking here. Do I see anything else that leads me that is something similar to what this woman mentioned to me, Jules? I'm gonna investigate.
What are you trying to figure out?
Another clue because I feel like we're not going the right direction.
Basically,
No,
Can I roll against you?
go for it.
I think we just need to go to the other side. Is more.
But the thing is, I asked that question and he made it seem like that wasn't the right thing at 18.
No. I just said that you can see that there's a thing on the other side. I mean,
Okay.
18. You know that these both go into the sewers. The information that you have is that they are supposedly hang out in the sewers. That's all you know.
Okay, we go to the other side.
Fair enough.
Okay. Though I was looking forward to wandering around a shit sewer for 2 hours just for Josh to tell us we're in the wrong goddamn sewer.
I was not looking forward to that. So I appreciate this. Thank
Also,
you.
They
GM
just
God.
dump their poop into the river that they then drink out of. Like, what is wrong with this city?
Water treatment plant. Water treatment.
That's what I'm saying. But he said it was dirty water coming out, so there's no water treatment process in there.
Fair enough.
So the water gets dropped off on this side, right? They can be collecting water from these sides. I guess it doesn't help this part though. Yeah, fucked up sewer system.
Okay, so
I guess
we're just-
that's well,
they
no,
get-
because it's
they got-
fertilizer. Fertilizer for the plants. Nah, it's
they
fine.
got
It's
they got poopy plants. I got you.
Do you need me to? Do you need me to
First
go
of
get
all, hold
Nicole or
on,
design
hold
this
on.
for you?
I just want to clarify too, Josh. You know that you cannot use human waste as fertilizer, right? Like, so I'm gonna throw that out in the world.
Yeah,
there's more than
that's-
just hu-
that's
there's
how
more
you
than just
get-
humans here.
That's how you get sick as fuck, man.
Maybe you
Human-
just haven't tried hard
humanoid
enough.
waste,
like
yeah.
the people of Hornor.
Everyone
not,
knows.
not
everyone
everyone
knows.
is humans.
Everyone knows that elf poop makes the best fertilizer. So-
You don't know. What about lizard folk poop?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, we're going in a
Have we-
direction. Hold on, I have a dungeon
we
master's
ever
guide here. I'm
seen-
sure the dungeon master's guide covers this.
Have we ever seen F's poop? By the way, can we answer this question?
I don't poop.
Okay.
Ooh, all right, all right.
I've got a shy colon.
Cloaca. I think you just have a cloaca.
All right. So the
All right,
other.
we go to the other side.
go to
We
the
start
other side,
investigating
Jesus
over
Christ,
there.
yeah.
We kill everybody.
All right.
What we do?
So the other side, there's another entrance to the sewer. It doesn't look like there's any water coming out of this one, and there's also no grate.
We walk in. I push
Okay.
Kritos in front of me.
I cast fire shield on myself before I walk in.
Okay.
Let's remember we're here on a diplomatic mission.
The fire shield is when somebody hits me, not when I hit them.
I'm just. Are you? Do you look on fire? Is there a visible aura of fire around you?
I mean, thin wispy flames wreathe my body.
Yeah, no, I stand by my first statement then. I'm looking
And
at
I also shed bright light in a 10-foot radius.
perfect. I'm looking at
And dim
happy.
light for 10 more
I'm
feet.
looking at happy murder guy over here too. Remember we're here on a diplomatic mission.
Who's Happy Murder Guy?
You
I mean, you also myself, I guess technically.
Pretos now, technically.
Kritos as well, and everyone but F's basically is in that bucket. So, I will say
It's
that
very
she was
generalized
not
statement.
specific that he had to go willingly. So, worst case scenario, we get that silken rope and we make that shit work.
can we keep him
He
for a
did
week?
not. She did not. That's fine. You can babysit him.
Okay.
I mean,
Fair
it's
enough.
not my preference. I'm just saying that if we want our 5,500 gold, then he's got to be at that meeting. Okay, we walk through the
Okay.
sewers.
Jules is gonna regret ever sending us on a mission.
She already does, I'm sure. I swear to God, if you have a sewer mini map with levers, I am gonna love it so much.
I thought
Oh
he was
no!
gonna go somewhere else
It was
with
my
that.
favorite adventure ever.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I pull
don't.
level 3, 1, and 2. I then change lever 2 to be lever 5.
No,
Yay,
no,
that
no,
was a
no.
joke.
It's not that in depth. Yeah. So basically, as you start walking through the sewers, you notice like any time that there could be like a place to turn off, there is a grate. Eventually, as you're walking straight, you see a one grate ahead, and then it turns off to the left. It is basically just you. It is a one track.
It's a
You
straight
just
shot,
go.
and there's no
It is-
water in this place.
Is it like the railroad?
So.
Choo choo?
So I mean, yeah. So there's like as of now, you're not seeing any water. It seems that whatever sewer system was on this side is just not active.
Hey guys, I have an idea. Let's deviate from the train path. I really think we should try to open one of these grates. Let's spend 30 minutes trying to do this.
I disagree. Let's
I
and
disagree
and
as
I
well.
soldier.
Keep going.
I soldier on.
Eventually, as
You
you
follow the
guys
train
are
tracks.
walking along, you see that there is a part of the sewer where the wall is completely, I guess, like taken out, and you see light coming from that area.
Greetings and salutations.
I mean,
Uh,
first of all, it's hailing well, Matt, but I feel like we should sneak up to there rather than scare them all away.
I mean,
Who's
here's
the
greetings
who's
and
the
salutations for you. I
who's the
choose.
stealthiest?
I've got heavy armor, so not me.
Okay,
I
I
have
look at Pritos
two
and
to
shake my head
stealth.
slightly.
That would be me.
What is your stealth?
+7.
I
I would
also have
say,
a +7.
can't you just pass without trace us? Or
I
no?
will.
That, that's not exactly.
All right, you can take it, Fs.
Okay. I jump up there and sneak up there.
So as you, so basically, right, the way I'm envisioning this is you guys are kind of still in a straight path. You took a left, and you're walking, and then you see like there is flames flickering out from a little hole to the right, and you can see because of the flames that there's a wall that's like kind of caved in, kind of just broken out, and that's where the flames are coming from. So as you start sneaking up, can I go ahead and get a stealth roll from you, please?
Yeah. Before I do that, it was a good idea to cast Pass Without a Trace because that gets me
17
plus
to
10.
stealth.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
functionally
including you
advantage.
as a +10 to stealth. So I'll go ahead and Pass Without Trace. The entire party gets it, so everybody's got +10. Does it? It's not +10 on top of my +7. It just changes
Yeah.
it to +10.
No, it's
No, it is on top.
Yeah, you have a +17. So
Oh,
It's on
sweet.
top of your regular bonus, but we have to be within X number of yards of you to actually receive the bonus.
So 20.
you got
30.
Yeah, 30, my guy. You are Sam
Okay.
Fisher.
I just want to make sure. Pass without a trace, is that or is that not concentration?
It is.
That
good
I do not know
question.
off the top of my head.
A con.
I don't think that it's like weirdly one of those ones that's not.
No, it's concentration up to an hour.
And is flame shield also concentration?
No.
Okay, can I sneak up there with him? Because I
God
don't like
damn.
those questions. I'm feeling nervous for F. No, you know what? F's is going. He'll be fine.
Sure.
It's a
All right.
solo mish.
So yeah, so you start sneaking up, and you as you get closer and closer, you two hear two guys chatting back and forth. They're currently having a conversation as to what constitutes a sandwich.
Can we hear this conversation? Can you do this for us? Can you be these two guys? Yeah, I was gonna say. I want to hear Josh talk to himself about what a sandwich is.
Sandwich. That's
all
all
right,
I
all
hear.
right. I'll do it for everybody. You hear one goes, now obviously a sandwich is just anything that's between two pieces of bread. The other guy goes, no, anything that has bread around it can also be a sandwich. One guy says, well, what do you say? A hot dog's a sandwich? He says, well, it can be. What? Do you think that 3 pieces of bread is a sandwich?
I mean, listen, those are two
There you
valid
go.
arguments. I'm
They
on
are.
board. Yeah.
Do you need another stealth roll? I'm gonna walk away shaking my head.
Listen, it's a tale as old as time. What constitutes a sandwich?
So that's what they're bickering about. That's who you come across. So anyway, yeah, but so you can get close enough, you can see, and you just see two guys that are sitting, around a fire, currently arguing about that. You can see that behind them, there's a path that continues onward, and a little bit behind that, you actually see, what looks like a ladder sticking up that's going down further.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back to the party. Explain. I think we've stumbled upon two inept guards. Because they're arguing about a sandwich, and beyond them, there's a ladder to go down.
Hold on, what do you mean they were arguing about a sandwich?
They were arguing over what constitutes a sandwich. Does a hot dog is it because it's in a bun? I don't know.
I mean, anything wrapped in a piece of bread, or I mean, any of that can be a sandwich. A hot dog is definitely a sandwich.
I don't agree or disagree with you.
Well, how did it end? Did one of them convince the other?
I walked away to tell you what's going on.
God damn it! All right, I stealth up to the door. I gotta know how this ends. All right. Did by any chance one of them call the other one Murph? Because that would be really fucking useful.
No, we're not looking for Murph. We're looking for.
Oh, I'm
the
sorry,
Nine
Jimmy.
Toes.
I'm sorry. Did any one of them call the other? We redid it. Yeah. Did one of them call the other one Jimmy Nine Toes by any chance?
No, and I'm hoping that
Neither of these
he
guys
wasn't
is
there.
Jimmy Nine Toes. All right, so we just take these guys out quick and clean.
Rude.
I mean, or we talk to them, I guess. But I mean, we could just knock them out and then be on our way. Non-lethal, like.
Hold on. Does he have?
I use a sorcerer's point to cast Twin Spell, and I polymorph both of them.
I was gonna say, can you actually? I don't think you can actually like non-lethal with magic, right?
I mean, you can polymorph them.
I'm looking
Do you
for
have
sleep.
polymorph? Wait.
No, I don't have either any of those things.
I was like, wait. I don't know
hold
what
on.
the fuck you're doing anymore.
Hold on, not yet, buddy, not yet. I have, I
No, I
think,
thought
I have 2 classes that give me magic, and I've yet to take a magic spell, and that's for you.
Honestly, in my mind, I was like, okay, maybe he has the ability to twin spell. And I was like, can you do that with like a scroll?
No, I actually have 3 classes that give me magic, and yet I
No,
never
because I
take
think
a
it needs to
magic
be
spell.
a leveled spell.
Because could you imagine that? I feel like that'd be fun and overpowered as fuck.
What,
I
twin
agree
spelling
with you.
polymorph?
It would be incredibly overpowered.
No, twin spelling a scroll. So as soon as you get access to twin spell, just dump all your money to getting a high powered scroll.
Yeah.
Oof.
I twin spell wish. They also have to be single target spells.
Polymorph.
I was looking for sleep, but I think, unfortunately,
I mean, my man over here, the cat, has got sleep. And I gesture towards his mace. He can make people sleep.
I mean,
Eternal slumber.
Is this a euphemism for violence? Do you just want me to
just
club
use
them?
the handle. Yeah, I can
Can't we
pistol.
just ignore? Wait, are we talking about the sandwich guys? Or are we just gonna go to the ladder that goes down?
Oh, I thought that was
Yep.
in the room with them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's in the room with them.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no,
Yeah,
yeah, we have
it's
to do it.
behind. Yeah, it's
missed-
behind them. It's behind them.
Yeah.
All right, so
I
here's
misunderstood.
the other choice. We pretend to be pickpockets, and like we're new and they don't know us, and we're just going to meet Jimmy for something. I mean, they seem like they're not that smart.
Orientation.
Yeah,
Orientation.
we have new
Orientation.
employee orientation. We have to do our sexual harassment training. Like, I have a really
Honestly, I
high-
bet you could convince one of them that you're on their side with the sandwich thing, and that's all you need to do.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
And I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw this out there, and I don't often, and by often I mean I've never used this, but I'm a criminal as my background, which
Yeah,
means that
yeah.
I get a bunch of benefits with criminals, and I've never pulled that card, and I may pull it right now.
I mean, I'm a bounty hunter. I get basically the same thing. So, but yeah, it's hard to use.
Like
just
criminals
mechanically.
criminals know that I'm also a criminal.
Yeah, no.
I
See,
was a criminal.
Crime sense activating.
I mean, I feel like we could just talk our way past the sandwich fuckers. Like,
Mhm.
oh, no one's talking
No.
about fucking a sandwich. That was you.
okay, I also have a +10 deception, so I feel like we can make.
So you
this
can
work.
lie to them about what a sandwich is. I understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick a third point on the thing here. I'm gonna find a third method of.
I mean, if I use the Pixies, I get 8 casts of sleep.
That is literally your Oshippa, and we already talked about this.
Yep, I know. It was just fun. Like I couldn't figure out where. I knew I had it somewhere, but it's them. So
I wonder if I can persuade them to be on the same page about sandwiches. Like, I'll close the gap between the two sides, forever settling this argument.
Are you going in by yourself, or are we taking all 4 of us?
No,
in
I
there?
think we all
Is that-
4 walk in. I think we do the. I'm sorry, we're in character. I think we do the new initiative
Talk
thing.
and all?
New initiate. Like,
Oh,
If you
we're
talk,
new.
if you
Yeah,
talk
how
your way
else-
through it,
Yeah, how
I'm no
else
good
would
at
we
this.
know? How else would we have known where to go? Right? Like,
fair
yeah,
enough.
where Jimmy told us to come to the secret base, and we're here, and we're gonna go.
Till he tells us new people aren't allowed down here.
Just and then you know what? And then we go back to
You just
plan
got
A
confused.
for knock them the fuck out.
I like it.
All right, perfect. We walk around the corner, super confident. If I
You walk around the corner and you see we hit one of them is a tall half orc, and he's holding up now 3 pieces of bread, and he goes, "How do you think this is a sandwich? It's just 3 pieces of bread." and the other guy is a gnome, and he's like, I don't think you understand. It's because there's things between bread. Look at this. And he just takes the piece of bread and then wraps it around a piece of meat. And he goes, this isn't a sandwich. This is just half a sandwich.
Guys, hold on. Let me tell you about the 6 phases of being a sandwich, okay? Right? So, like, is a burrito a sandwich? Is a bread bowl a sandwich? Let's dig in even deeper into this. Is sushi a sandwich? And then I bring out a chart describing the 6 planes of sandwich making. And then at the end, they're all on my side. I'd like to
No,
roll for
I
that.
need you to give me more. I need to give me specifics. If you want to try to, bridge this gap, I want specifics here, buddy.
Let me remind myself the 6 phases of
taco, pizza. Shit, I don't remember this because it's so stupid. Basically,
guys.
everything I eat is a sandwich or a taco.
Eat
Why
it.
can't I
so.
find
Eat it.
this thing? I need it.
There's no self-service in the sewer, Barley, you fool.
Okay, guys, I'm going
Well,
to take you through the cube rule of food. So, anything that actually this disproves the point that I was making earlier. I'm sorry. Hold on. That's okay. Let's still run with it. You don't know what my points are. So, anything with 2 planes is a sandwich, and I give a thumbs up to the half orc. Now, what you're describing, gnome friend, is anything with 3 sides is taco.
Wait. So, fun story. The half orc was holding up the 3 pieces of the bread, saying that the gnome was wrong because if you have 3 pieces of bread, that can't be a sandwich.
That's
and
what I'm
the
saying. So
gnome was holding.
I'm agreeing. So 2 pieces of bread is a sandwich.
Yeah.
Three-
That's what the gnome is saying. And the half
the
orc is
gnome-
holding up the 3 pieces of bread, saying, "This is stupid. This can't be a sandwich."
Because it's a piece of bread between 2 other pieces
Yeah.
of bread.
Oh, got you.
And then the gnome is
Oh.
holding up, and he's trying wrapping it up, and he goes, "And what do you? How is this a sandwich? It just makes no sense." That's what the gnome
Yeah.
is saying.
Got you. Okay. Well, I'm not going to take either side. I'm just going to point out the cube
Okay,
rule of
okay.
food, where 1 is toast, 2 pieces of bread is a sandwich, 3 is I have a diagram here. 3 in a shape like a U is a taco. Anything completely wrapped is sushi. And then anything in a cube with the top open is a bread bowl, and then anything completely wrapped on all sides is a calzone. Now, this is accepted by basically all the scholars of this world and others. I
They
have
both
the,
kind of look at each other, and the orc goes, "Who are you?"
oh, we're new. Jimmy told us to come, and he had something he wanted us to do.
They kind of look at each other. Roll deception.
Hold on,
Barley's good at deception.
I got rid of my character sheet to bring up the cube rule of food. So, okay. Now,
Can I aid in this somehow?
No, you don't need to.
I mean, I rolled a 22, so
Okay. Well, I mean, I asked before I saw the.
I give him the secret pickpocket handshake that somehow I know. I'm like, "What's up, my guy?" Like,
Or kind of scratches it. He goes, "Well, if Jimmy said so." And then the gnome goes, "But just to be clear," and he holds up this fucking weird little thing he made. "This isn't a sandwich, right?"
how many pieces are? What is the
It's
shape?
It's 1 piece of bread, and there's a fucking piece of meat and lettuce, and he just is holding it almost like a taco, but it's a piece of bread.
Well, then 1 piece of bread is toast, according to this rule. So that's an open-faced sandwich, which is a misnomer because it's really toast.
I turned to ask my potatoes what's a sandwich, since I forgot to do that earlier today.
I would agree that's not a sandwich. Yes,
Thank you.
Seriously,
it's
Yes,
toast.
potatoes.
It's toast with a topping.
Oh shit!
Wow, a 4.
Like, Jesus,
My
yeah.
God.
Wow.
It's been. I don't even know that you've ever rolled a 4 for this check.
I'm pretty sure this is the first time.
No, it's been rolled. It's never been used. Like a whole day passed. There's no reason to.
What is this? Remind me what this does again.
Yeah, I was gonna say after 40 sessions, I still have no idea what the mushrooms do for you, or the potatoes
So
at
that
this point.
It increases my spell attack and my spell save DC by that amount that day.
Yeah, it's super
By
good.
4 on your spell save
Or
DC.
DC. Holy
That's
shit.
Yeah.
All right, let's fuck some dudes up.
crazy.
Can we cast some spells with these guys? Like, let's just.
That's why when I
Yeah.
was rolling ones and he was getting mad, I was like, it's not
I
that
mean,
bad.
spell attack is fine. Like +4 to spell attack for the day is not that bad. Spell save DC, that is the equivalent of like 9 levels that you just gained right there. More than that, probably.
The problem is I
Like,
don't
you go
have a lot
beyond-
that
you go
requires a
beyond the cap.
DC.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say like you go so far beyond the cap of what you would normally be able to do. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Anyway, the
so-
potatoes respond to you by saying, "What kind of stupid question's that?
Oh my god.
The one I asked.
Close the bag.
Ask better questions. I'm a potato."
All right. Which one are you, Fred or Frank? I forget.
Gerald.
Gerald.
Frank's
All right,
busy.
I'm Spud.
I got some new ones in there. I'll just go. The potatoes don't know.
I mean, I think we're good.
If you close the bag, you hear "fucking idiot."
Yeah, there was
Nice.
there's a
We
there's a
moved
ladder
from
up.
Staten Island to Jersey.
There's a ladder up and a ladder down, right?
No, only let her down. You can
Oh,
just see the
okay.
top of it, so like you
Oh.
know that there's a ladder
Okay.
that goes down.
All right. Well, have a good one.
Goes, and thank you. And he kind of looks smugly over at the work.
You guys don't have an actual sandwich here. I'm really hungry after all this sandwich talk. I'm gonna be honest. I want to hang out with these guys for a while. Can you guys go deal with the Jimmy thing?
To be
I'll
fair,
hang out with these
they have
guys.
they have meat and they have 4 pieces of bread, which means they have enough for at least one real sandwich.
Yeah.
All right. We go down the ladder.
All
We
right.
pass the first obstacle. The sandwich.
You know what? And
obstacle.
Pass Without a Trace is still up, so
Perfect. I walk back up. Hold on. I want to sneak back up and steal their sandwich fixings. I
Yeah.
have a +17 to stealth.
Within
No.
like 10 feet of him.
Okay. He
It's not.
stands. He
Also,
sits just
no,
under the ladder.
they already know you're there. No, get out of here. This ain't Skyrim. We don't just crouch in front of people and they're like, "Oh, where'd he go?"
It's so
Alright.
stupid. I hate that mechanic.
All right. So yeah, you guys climb down the ladder. It goes probably about like
I-
10 feet down.
I sure hope there's not 2 competent guards sitting at the bottom of this ladder.
And yeah, so you get down into the pathway, and then the pathway opens up into what looks like a cave system, and you see a bridge, what looks like a fairly rickety bridge. It's not that long, that goes across a chasm beneath it. It looks very dark, but you can hear rushing water beneath.
So I have extended range dark vision. Does that get me anything from looking?
Down? I mean, we'll say that you can see that there's rushing water beneath. But you don't see
Nothing
anything
about
else down there.
I mean, I could just climb back up and ask those guys where to go. Like, I'm sure they would tell us. Be like,
I mean, there's a bridge that goes over, and then you can see a path that keeps going
oh,
along.
never mind. I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if looking down, you can't see anything.
Gotcha.
But
Except-
also I'm assuming we all have 10 temp HP. Durian?
Yes, you
Question
do.
mark? Okay, great.
And my name is Dorian.
All
I
right.
get to pronounce my name correctly to receive the bonus.
Okay, I'm gonna just subtract.
I'm
10
gonna
HP.
forgo the bonus.
Yeah.
Everybody, I play with assholes. Got it.
you just now learned
Um,
this?
Okay, I guess what happened first? No, what happened second? Okay. I mean, we walk across the bridge, right?
What do we do?
Team.
I would-
Team.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
We
we
search
we
that.
We
continue.
search the bridge.
Yeah,
we
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 go
continue
check
across
along
the
for
the
bridge.
traps.
Yeah, the bridge
Are you checking-
collapses.
Are you checking for traps?
Yes, I am. I don't trust this.
Yeah, the fact that he described it like we're metagaming hard right now, but yeah.
I mean, is it metagaming at this point? You know this is how the world works.
Is investigation what you use to check for traps? I don't even know.
Investigation is when you're looking for something you know, like you
We
when
know
you're
there's a
checking for a
trap.
specific item. Well, no, like if you're looking for a targeted thing, is
Okay, I mean,
investigation.
I'll roll perception. It's fine. I mean, I'll take
I would say
investigation.
perception will probably be better for me, or
I
survival.
mean, I have a
don't know.
+5, and somehow I rolled so much worse. 17's a good roll.
Yeah, no.
That's a trap
Bridge
checking
seems
roll.
clear. Bridge seems clear. There's no trap.
I'm already on the other side, so. Hey guys, it's fine.
Oh goodness. Yeah, you follow the path. As you continue, you see there's a light flickering ahead. Again, this is like an open like cave system, so basically you're just walking on like a path that's next to like a friggin' rock wall, and there's a chasm to the right of you. It kind of curves, and that's where you see like there's a flickering light coming across the beyond the chasm, but it's coming from the wall that you guys are walking along. And you hear the sound of talking, almost kind of like being in a city square, like a lot of people talking.
I think that's where we're supposed to go. I whisper to my compatriots.
I
Okay.
mean, I act like we belong here. I mean, that's how we got here so far. Fs, do you want
Let's
to sneak up and look around the corner, or we just want to walk in like we own the place?
I mean, I can.
Pathfinder Trace is still active. It's not been that long.
Oh boy. That's a crit.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, you just kind of
37. Am I the wall?
You walk right through
and
the
you
center of
blend
the
in.
room.
You actually become a chameleon for a second.
You actually just walk into the center of the room. You find Jimmy. You talk to him, convince him to come to the meeting, and we leave.
So yeah, I mean, you walk towards the light. You know, as you walk, you hear it getting louder and louder, and you see the source of the light is there's some torches and stuff coming from the other side of what looks like what is a what's the word, raw iron door. So it's like basically like almost like a jail cell door is what it kind of looks like.
Okay.
And
And it's closed and
yes,
gotcha.
it is closed. You can see there's people like on the inside of the gate. There's no one on the outside of the gate or door. And there's people that are just chatting, shooting the shit. You see, I guess how close are you getting? Like close enough that you can see all the way in, or are you just kind of looking like kind of peeking your head to see what you see?
Well, I think with that stealth roll, I feel pretty confident that I can
Okay.
take a fucking look.
So yeah, so when you basically you're just like right in front of that door. No one notices you. The two people who are directly close to the door chatting, not even paying any attention. And when you look in, you see what looks like almost like a mini town in there. You see a bunch of different vendors and stalls. You see what looks like kind of like a two-tiered system, like marketplace going on.
Oh wow.
And then all the way in the back, you see what looks like a very, we'll say, kind of closed area. I mean, there's people there, but like it seems to be closed off from the rest of it. Like it's like kind of a little alcove onto
Yep.
itself.
Okay. So I will go back to the party. Say I think we have one more obstacle, maybe two to get through, but there's a closed iron door and two people standing there. But then we're gonna get in. If we get past them, we're in an entire town. Then it's kind of a I don't know, elite area because there's not a lot of people over there and doesn't seem like everybody's welcome. And if I know anything, that's where we want to go.
So, what would you suggest?
I don't know how to get past. Yeah, I would suggest you're gonna have to talk us past that door
Okay,
to start with, and then we got to see what's up. I mean, then we're in a city. Like it's a city. There's vendors. There are people. Like we're in a whole nother community. But I think just getting past that wrought iron door is
So I'm sorry. So there's two levels of security, right? So one is getting into this little city, and then one is into the restricted area.
Yeah, and I don't.
Okay.
I mean, I can only see so far. So
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell it's a restricted area, but I can't see what's up after that. I mean, maybe these guys at the door get us into the city and into the restricted area, but I don't know. I'm not so good with the talking. I almost got in a fight yesterday.
All right. Are we okay? We'll try to talk our way in.
I say we
I
could
think
do that.
I
Yes.
think that's the best way. I don't
We
think
are
we're
very
gonna.
persuasive people.
All right. I feel like I talked us through the sandwich people. Does someone else want to take the lead here?
And I
look at Durian.
gingerly step forward,
Okay.
and I
I
walk up.
loosen my guns in their holster. Just make sure everything's good.
I unironically do the Steve Buscemi "Hello, young children." No, so in all honesty, so I do also have the bounty hunter background, which is a modification off of the criminal background.
Hell yeah!
So
pull that card, buddy. Play it.
so yes, so having some basic knowledge of the comings and goings of the criminal underworld, because that's how one operates for profit. I walk up to the I walk up to the guards. We're the special team that was asked for, and Jimmy's expecting us. And I gesture towards our big burly Leonin, who I presumably is looking very just stoic and
He's just licking
Dour.
his fur. He's taking the moment to clean himself.
cleaning his asshole and or whatever the thing that cats do. Just lift one leg.
To be fair, licking your own asshole while during negotiations is a power move. Like that's in the negotiation power play.
Oh dear
Okay,
lord.
I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm out here.
We are running a little late, so if you gentlemen don't mind, and I begin to just shoulder past him. Might I
Ooh, too
roll
far.
perception, deception, something?
So first of all, the door is shut, so you were talking to people through a closed iron like door.
He shoves his way past the iron door.
I mean, like, is okay. So, like,
He
I'm
phases
imagining
through the door.
I'm imagining it's like like the door of like a club or something, right? Because this is the overall atmosphere is like it's got that like VIP cordoned off area feel.
This is like Matrix Revolutions.
No,
Or
okay,
am I
okay.
just
So,
misinterpret? Am I
so,
just
so, so, yeah. This is basically this current area that you are seeing into is
Okay.
looks like an open marketplace,
okay?
and this looks like a door that goes into the marketplace.
So we're trying to access Diagon Alley, basically.
Basically, yes. There's
Okay.
a second area that I think would more like be more like what you're thinking of. That's like a little
Okay.
alcove that you can see kind of in the back. But where you're seeing it's just a like this looks like this is the gateway into this community in general, and it seems that it is not. It is closed off. So, however, yeah. So, sticking with the first part though, yeah. You said Jimmy's looking. Jimmy's waiting for you. I guess roll a deception.
Yes. Thank you.
What's your deception, yeah?
Not as good as my persuasion.
But
Yeah, I think 14 is fine enough.
I got a
You
plus
see,
9 on persuasion. Oh wow.
I mean, that's pretty good.
yeah. So you say that in for the person who is closest to the I guess the latch for the door is a giant Goliath, and he goes, "Okay, you see Jimmy," and he opens the door.
I think I do a half bow nod to him, and then these are my associates.
He nods, and you guys are all welcome in.
sweet.
Where's Jimmy right now?
He nods off over to the little alcove area, and you can see there's a. Now that you're kind of closer to the inside, you can kind of see there's a man who is kind of seated or seated. And there's and there's a desk in front of him, and there's people who are kind of like talking over his shoulder. There's someone else across from him. You can see there's like bags of what look like gold on the table. You see like they looks like they have a layout of this city. Like I guess there's something on the table that looks like a map. And that's basically you can see it in the back.
Gonna have like a Merovingian conversation going on.
There's a bunch of people just with scales weighing things. You don't know what they're weighing. They're just weighing stuff. It's fine.
So, but yeah, as you guys walk in, you see, like I said, this looks like a marketplace. So you see, there's like staircases that kind of go up, and all these platforms where looks like that they've been built here, so they're not utilizing any of the natural, I guess, outcropping of the cave. It's all just platforms that were built up, and you see different things are being sold, and it's everything from random merchandise to like gold, clothes, things like that, down to just food and everything else. And as you walk into the area proper, you can see there's a couple paths that go down outside of this little marketplace area, and you're not sure where they lead to, but there are people who are kind of walking from this area down there, and from down there to this area.
Do we see a cloak of displacement on sale for like 20 gold?
20 gold.
I mean, you see various shops, and I don't know. Why don't you roll me? I'm gonna tell you now. There's no way I'm giving you a fucking cloak of displacement. But if you want to look for a magic shop, I will give you a chance to, I don't know, perceive whether you think you see one.
I perceive.
Yeah, you'll say that there's a shop. It's one on the second floor, and it has a bunch of things that you believe to be magic items.
Is there a gun store here?
You see a store that has various weapons, including guns.
All right, I run to the gun store. Bye, guys.
Plasma rifle.
I'm just into add-ons for my pistol at this point. That's my whole jam. I'm looking for a silencer. Would be great.
So, yeah, I guess you run over to the gun store.
I mean,
You
if
see
no
a
one
man.
else is doing anything, I mean, that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Like, I mean, I know we're here for Jimmy, but we're in, right? Like,
Yeah,
he's,
you run over to
he's
the
in,
gun store.
It'd be
There's
rude to interrupt his meeting anyway.
the guy
I have
behind the counter.
33
He's
gold,
got
I got nothing to buy.
the guy behind the counter. He's got all these things. You run up, and I assume that you're excited because you see guns.
I'm excited because I see guns. What do I see in the guns in the weapons store that has?
I mean, the thing is, right? You're excited to see guns. You get up there and you see, all right, you see some swords. You see, maces, some axes, shields.
I'm not looking at any of that
And then
shit.
you
That's
see,
fine.
I'm
That's for the
getting
breeds.
there. And then you see a few different what looks like marksman rifles. You see a blunderbuss, and you see a couple pistols.
All right.
Get up there, and you see a tabaxi behind the counter, and he goes, yes. What can I do for you?
I'm interested in guns, and I'm noticing that the ones you have here, I mean, nothing jumping out at me, but do you modify weapons too?
I do not modify weapons.
Well, this has been a complete waste of my time and your time. I am looking at that blunderbuss though. I'm looking it up in my Stone of Fire speech. Is it two-handed? What is wrong with this page? Why is it so shitty?
My assumption would be yes.
It doesn't say
So
that.
is Barley in the store by himself, or
He
Yeah,
can be.
two-handed.
Alright, so while he is referencing the owner's manual to his pistol, good day, shopkeep. Do you have anything by way of staves or wands or materials to which one could have enchanted wood to make to make a staff that's particularly aligned to any kind of the elemental forces?
I do not have such procurements. However, if you were to go across, my associate will have some of those.
And might I inquire the name of your associate?
His name is Klug.
Luke. How very rude of me. My name is Dorian. Some my associates like to pronounce my name in a very humorous fashion, but mispronounce it. But yes, I assure you, my name is Dorian. And I'm sorry, what your name was?
I am. Oh my God, who is this person?
Ask everyone.
Caddy McCatface.
We never ask names. I figured we should ask names.
Klug and I am Mun.
Mond.
Mund.
Mond. Well, thank you, Mond. That was very helpful. And I will leave you to finish your finish the transaction like my compatriot here. He is very lively.
How much do you want for that blunderbuss? Google.
600 gold.
You see, as Mun looks you up and down, considers. I think that you are a man looking for a great deal.
I mean, do you have people coming in here looking for bad deals? Is that a thing?
I have people here looking for deals, and then there are people looking for great deals.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, I'm excited. Let's hear about this great deal.
Now, I can sell you this blunderbuss for 650 gold. But if you were to pay 700, I can throw in one of these pistols, and I know that you have something better, but you can take them apart, and then you can help it to put additions onto your own weapons.
Okay, I turn to F's. I need 700 gold.
Money,
No,
daddy.
this
How much?
wasn't in
Hold
the-
on, let's go back. How much is?
He just made 1,500 gold yesterday we could walk away and we're still up 750 gold or
How
800
much?
gold.
How much is just the pistol cost?
200.
Can I have 200 gold? That's the only. I mean, the blunderbuss is fine,
Fine.
and the
don't
DMG
need the
says it's only worth
blunderbuss,
300 gold. By the way, I glare at the cat. All right, I pay 200 gold for a
Because-
pistol to then take apart.
Pleasure doing business.
You as well. Cheers and goodbye. And then I exit. I stash my pistol.
It's made of plastic.
Says Fisher Price on the top.
What is Nerfe? I don't know what that.
You
Nerf?
see a car on the side, Maiden Einar.
I mean, everything is,
All right.
right?
True. All right. I assume that Dorian is going to go over to the other shop to look at magical armaments.
So I'm just going to point out that the cost of a pistol is standard 250 gold. So I made out. He wanted to
You made
overcharge me
out.
for the blunderbuss, but I shopped that bargain on the pistol.
Good job. I'm proud.
I just want to throw that out there. That's fine. Yeah, blunderbuss does splash damage, but I feel like it'd only hurt my friends, but because we don't often face multiple enemies at once.
Until our next fight. And
So
every
you
fight
fight
thereafter.
500 zombies, and they're all clumped together. All right, what are we doing here?
Oh. We walk across the street.
Mm-hmm.
Like go into the shop. Well, good morning. By chance, is there a shopkeep available? We came by recommendation from Mond.
Sorry. Cat attacked my foot. Okay.
That's an occupational hazard.
True.
I thought Mund was the person over here. Mund
Yeah,
was the
it was
cat?
recommended by Mund.
Oh,
Mund was the tabaxi arms
gotcha.
dealer.
I thought
Yeah.
Mund was the guy we were asking for.
No, just open negotiation
Didn't he
with.
give us the name of the guy over here? Or no.
He
Did I
did.
miss-
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You just chose not to lay it out there.
I'm
Uh,
opening negotiations with your friend sent us.
Yep. Yeah, so you see another tabaxi come out. He goes, "Ah, yes, yes. And what is it that I can interest you in?"
Well, we are. Myself, am more aligned with the arcane. And do you happen to have anything along the lines of any staves, rods, wands of that nature, or any imbued wood, possibly of Aryan rosewood or Fernian ash?
That was specific.
Very.
This is
Should
a
I be
trap.
worried about what you're
Yeah,
looking for?
there's has a danger sense should be going off right now, Josh. Is that Harry Potter woods? I
No.
know, like, what are we doing here?
It's from Eberron.
Oh,
It
Oh.
Fernian ash is just a wondrous item of genetic of common quality. It just when I use it as a spell focus, it adds +1 fire damage, and Aryan rosewood adds +1 to radiant damage.
why is a rosewood got to be Aryan? I don't like what the fuck.
IRIAN.
Oh.
So, I'll tell you what. This person, so I'll tell you what. This person is going to hold out is going to basically give you a stash of what may or may not be magically imbued wood, because as you probably can
It's just
gather
a
from
box
this
of garbage.
place, as you can probably gather from this place, all these are stolen goods, and not everyone knows exactly what they have.
I
So,
kind of figured.
Are you saying my
Um,
pistol
rolls?
was stolen? For
I mean,
shame.
Checking
Is
for
the serial number filed off?
not on the pistol. So
You gotta-
Should I like roll a D100 or something to populate a loot table?
no. I'm gonna have you do a D8, and this is what it's gonna be. So what are the two that you're looking for?
Aryan wood.
Hold on. I tabbed away trying to roll a 1d8. Not Elysian Pine. Where is it? Fernian Ash, which is +1 fire damage, or Aryan Rosewood. IRIAN. YouTube
I
censor.
got it. Iranian.
Aryan?
Iranian.
Irene.
All right. So I'm gonna have you re-roll this D8
I was gonna say,
after
you
I
can't
tell you what the
roll
results are
first.
gonna be.
Yeah. You can't put it completely into the DM's hands.
All right. So
I trust Josh.
well, I mean, to be fair, if you want to, what I was gonna say is 1 and 2 is the fire one, 3 and 4 is the radiant one, and then anything outside of that is if you get
Just a
5
stick.
or higher, just a stick.
God damn it.
The only time Ye is gonna roll high on a dice.
Yeah, the cat gives you a box, and it is just a bunch of sticks that look like they were going to at some point be made into wands, but were not yet before they were stolen.
Fine wood, but in the current state, they're nothing more than kindling. But thank you. Do you have any staves
Ah,
or
yes.
rings?
I have no rings, but I do have some staves, and I do have some. I have other wands that I know have been finished.
Oh, might I see them?
Easy come,
so-
easy go. By the way, like all our money's gonna fly back out the door.
All
Who
right.
said I was gonna give him any?
I feel like everyone should get 200 gold. That is a good allowance for this shopping trip.
So you see a couple different quarterstaves, but you do see a staff of. Do you know what it is? Yeah, we'll say that this person knows what some of these are. So you do see a staff of the scholar, as well as a staff of the python. You see a
The staff
couple.
of the scholar.
You see couple wands of magic missiles, as well as some wands of well-being.
The only staff of skull I'm pulling up is from Pathfinder. I have no idea what the hell it is.
Am I in the wrong area? This is a generator.
Oh,
Where's this from? I have no idea where it's
Homebrew.
from. I guess it could be.
You know, D&D.
can you
Where's the
can you
price?
pick something from this list?
Oh.
I linked it to the Discord.
Let's see.
Something from this.
Oh, dear lord.
Staff
Wait.
of the Scholar.
You got it?
I mean, I'm just looking at homebrew stuff.
Sending me an
Oh.
insecure link. Are you trying to steal my data? Not clicking
This
that.
staff, each time you learn a spell from gaining a level in a class with spellcasting or pack magic feature, you may learn an extra spell from any spell list as long as it's a level of which you can cast. I mean,
What is
that's
that, homebrew?
it's
That
on
is
the homebrew
insanely
list, but that's
broken.
awesome. Like, you should take that.
Yeah, no, that's what it was, yeah.
That's insanely broken.
Yeah, Yay takes it. It costs 1 bajillion gold. Except this guy doesn't know what it's worth, so it's only 5 gold. He's like, I gotta throw this wood in the garbage. This is a not well viewed homebrew item, but technically exists.
I wonder why it came up on the thing if it's homebrew. I didn't check homebrew off.
I mean, it's a really cool thing, and
I'm down to keep it. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, it gives you an extra spell, which I guess is useful because it outside of wizards, right? But
No, but it's every time you learn a spell, you can just pick another spell, right? That's how I'm getting it.
but
each
when
time
you learn a spell from leveling,
from gaining a level.
yeah.
Right.
So basically, it allows people who are not wizards to learn more spells because wizards can learn them by copying them.
Also, just make sure we're on the same page. When you become attuned to the staff, you also learn a number of such spells equal to half of your level in classes with spellcasting or pack magic feature rounded down.
Well, yes. I feel weird about taking that one because that's just stupidly overpowered. So there was a staff. There was a staff of the skull. There was a staff of the python.
Yes. Let's see if I can find something else. Then that'll be.
Let's see what staff of the python does.
You just can make a giant snake.
Okay, that's fun. There's also cursed staff of the python. Maybe it's cursed.
I'll replace the other one then with a staff of healing because Lord knows we need more healing.
I have trust in Fs. It's fine.
F summons woodland beings to kill people.
Okay.
Can we negotiate for an improved staff of healing?
I was gonna say the staff of healing has class limitations.
Aren't you a cleric?
No.
Oh.
He's a warlock.
He's a warlock.
Which is really
Warlock
far from being a
closer.
cleric.
Oh.
It's like on the spectrum of magic beings.
You
I
know
think
what?
it's opposite.
All right. My bad.
I mean, if you want to lift
You could
that,
just
that
you
is-
could just
Yeah, I
remove
would
the-
definitely lift. Yeah, I
Use it
would
for your
lift that. I
god,
would let
just
you.
remove it.
Yeah, that was really more of what.
I mean, it's irrelevant because I'm pretty sure we're not going to afford this. He wanted to charge us $600 for a shitty gun. So I don't think you're going to afford the staff of healing.
This, sir, is a fine staff. How much is the current going rate for this?
That's a terrible negotiating tactic. I love this staff. I want to buy it so much. How much does it cost?
I'm trying to flatter him. Can I
Well-
roll for flattery?
Well, you came by, as you said, recommended from my associate. Yes.
Correct. Yeah, he was very friendly.
You're in the
He
chump
said this was a
network.
good place to be.
So for you, 1,500.
It's more than your allowance.
I'm
Well, that is-
I'm pretty sure the going rate for these is about 3,000.
I think it's even more than that.
Yeah, it's a rare staff. It's considerably more than that.
Yeah, no.
Well, unfortunately, that is outside of what I am allotted today. Perhaps you'd be interested in some kind of exchange for services.
Wow.
Bring
You just
Ash
put
is
it- you
king.
just put it out there.
Ash is
Alright.
king.
cash it. Okay. Well, what do you what wands do they have? They have the wands of magic missile. What else?
Let me make sure. Well, is this the real one? Wand of fucking well-being is what I have here.
Hell is that?
I think it's also another homebrew item.
Yeah, where are
Yeah.
you getting these from?
I had a fucking generator that I rolled. The thing is, here, this one doesn't seem broken. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the fuck it's healing related, which is why I ended up keeping this whole thing. Oh,
There's a wand of healing.
Wand of Well-Being. It has 30 charges and regains 3d6 plus 6 charges daily at dawn. As an action, you can spend up to 10 charges to heal a single creature by that many hit points. You can spend 20 charges to heal 3 different creatures by 7 hit points. If you use the last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the wand disappears in a cloud of smoke. Leave
That's,
behind only a potion of healing.
Okay. Well, good sir, how much for this wand?
100 gold pieces.
That's that seems like
Very
a fair price.
reasonable. Yeah.
One moment. F's money, daddy.
How much?
100 gold, please.
Oh my god.
He's
Guys are
within his
cleaning this out.
allowance.
Thank you, money, daddy.
Give him the 100 gold.
All right,
This has got to be
it's a
like,
deal.
it's got to be cursed as fuck. How is that wand only 100 gold? It's actually going to blow up in your face. Don't ever try to heal me with that wand, please.
No faith.
Off to Jimmy, or does
I
Pre just
think-
need to find
Yeah,
an
I think you
armor?
each have to find a 200 gold item. I love this adventure.
I don't need anything. I'm good.
Yeah,
Well,
we
Try to
got
Right.
you,
find
look.
try to find scorpion armor.
I don't even look anything that increases my AC. I am all just like, that's fine.
How many cloaks of protection can you stack up?
Do you
I
have one
assume you
already?
can only wear one cloak at a time. I have a cloak of
And one ring.
fucking useless garbage because no one casts a spell on me. That's what I.
So let's get a cloak of protection. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take off that cloak so I start casting spells on you.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I. So I can never
Isn't
actually
there-
remove.
Isn't there bracers of protection too?
There's also
a
a ring of
ring
protection.
of
There's
protection,
there's all
He
kinds
doesn't
of
have
stuff.
rings. We covered that. Do you have bracers of protection?
I do not. I only have the wood.
Do you have any
You
sick ass
only
armor?
have wood.
I also
Okay.
got some wood.
But do you have any?
Would you like to sell me your wood?
Oh my god.
Giggity.
All right, we gotta go. I'm feeling some stranger danger now.
Do you know any place where we might be able to find some fine armor, possibly magical in nature for my friend here, or mithril in nature? I don't know. We should take away
Something,
your-
something like that would not be out on the floor here.
Ooh,
So expensive. All right, bye.
where
I noticed there's
where
some
would we find
tunnels,
it
some side tunnels. Like,
otherwise?
yeah, there's some side tunnels. Maybe it's in the side tunnel area.
No, that is living quarters.
Oh, okay.
So basically, we wouldn't find it here at all. Is that what you're getting at, or is it to be found?
It can be found. There is a special, we'll say, night that happens. It's hard to tell because we don't know when it's night down here, right? But there's a
Yeah,
special
yeah.
night where there is a shop where only those who are invited may attend. So if you can get an
Ooh.
invitation, maybe you can find what you're looking for.
Do you
But
have an-
the
do you
items
have an
are not
invitation?
cheap.
Do you have an
No,
invitation? Oh.
no.
Our DM doesn't give us that much money in the grand scheme of things, so I don't think we can afford to go.
I don't think we could. I don't think we could afford a special invite-only set of armor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at 200 gold per person, I feel like that's probably not in the works for us. All right,
Okay.
let's go find Jimmy. Do you know Jimmy?
I know of Jimmy.
I mean, you don't know him?
Do you think that he just speaks to all of us?
I
He's a
mean,
busy man.
That's rude. I mean, I'm a busy man. I talk to everyone that I come across. Did I talk to those guys up top about sandwiches?
What guys? How did you get down here?
Jimmy invited us. We don't
I
know him
said
that well.
how. I said how, not
We walked down here. I don't understand. We walked by the guards and we said hello. How are you doing? We talked
Down
about
the ladder.
sandwiches. We went down the ladder. We crossed the bridge and we came through the gate through the guards. We're 3 levels deep on guards. I feel like no one's gonna question us at this point.
Did you go through the back way? Why would you go through the back way?
That's how
It
we were
was
told to come
closer.
here. What's the front way? I don't even know there was a front way.
Well, if that's
I've always come.
if that's what Jimmy told you, he must have had his
Oh
reasons.
yeah,
Just
no,
speak with Jimmy.
I've always come in the back way. Okay, that's good. All right.
Mental
Cheers and
note,
away.
there's another
Cheers
way
and
out.
cheers and away. We leave the store. Okay. So what does the private section look like? Give us the obstacles here.
All right. So yeah, as you guys start walking over, you see there's two more Goliaths that are kind of like blocking the way. Like, I mean, it's not like there's a door or anything, they're just kind of, standing and trying to be intimidating like. And then behind them you see there's a bunch of people who are currently crowded around a fairly young looking man, and he is just hunched over a table. While he's speaking with somebody, he's pointing out different areas on a map.
How many toes does he have?
He's wearing boots.
Are they open-toed boots?
No.
I know you keep putting Goliaths and half orcs in our way. Those motherfuckers better be bulletproof. Like, I don't care if it's a gnome or a half orc. It's all good shit. Here we go. All right, are we just gonna talk our way in? This is gonna be hard. I feel like.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Pretos or Fs,
Yep.
you're up. Pretos or F, you're up.
What?
No, we all took a turn. I did the sandwich guys, and Durian did the guys by the gate.
Kratos, I want you to do it. I want you to muscle off with the Goliaths.
He's gonna arm wrestle his way in.
Do this for me. Do it for God.
It just like these things never work. All right, fine. Yeah, you know what? That's why you play
Yeah.
the game, right?
Chris checks his
all
character
you
sheet.
play.
It's like deception -1, persuasion -1.
It's like
That's
literally
exactly
that's
what my
true.
character sheet says, and it's exactly what I did when you said F's or Pretos.
Persuasion -1, deception. Oh, +3 actually. All right. Yeah.
Hell
okay.
yeah, lie your
Let's
way
go,
in, buddy.
let's
Here we
go.
go. Don't convince, lie. We all
All right.
just
So what do we do?
muscle
All
up
right.
behind him.
So yeah. I mean, you're leading a pack of strays behind you, and you walk up to two Goliaths who are kind of blocking the way. And so you're tall. You're probably around the same height as the Goliaths, right?
Yeah, I'm like 6 something. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll say. So
How big are Lynn?
7 feet tall.
I'm bigger than most people around here. Let's just put it that. Maybe not as big as a Goliath. Well, like, you know, who's counting really?
let's see. Goliath height.
I'm pretty sure Goliaths are like 7.5 feet tall. Like
Yeah, I assumed that Pretos
They're-
was
they're-
around that time, but
I don't know if he's that tall. I think he's like a big guy.
yeah, Goliaths are between 7 and 8. What are Leonin?
I can tell you what I actually
Consult
put
the
on my
wiki
sheet.
dot.
6 to 7 feet tall.
Oh, okay, so you're just like a head shorter than the guy, but you're not like super short. So like it's not like he's
Yeah.
not like staring down at you, but he's just kind of looking at him just a little bit. So yeah, you walk up and he goes, "What do you want?
Yeah, we need to get through.
Why?"
Jimmy's looking for us.
He looks back.
I was
He's
gonna say,
busy.
Yeah.
He's busy. He literally asked for us to be here, so
Freaking monosyllabic arts.
We're late for the meeting.
Why does he want you?
you guys told me I'd have to go through this far. This far.
Come on, you got this. You can do it.
I mean, look at us. We're the strongest fucking dudes you've ever seen, man. Are you ready to push those fucking beggars out of here or what?
Here we go.
He crosses his arms And he goes, "Are you the strongest?"
Oh my god, I love this so much. I want to capture this moment.
Kratos just kind of like looks behind him at the rest of the team and just like, do I really have to? Yeah, I'm the strongest. Can we just go through? Come on, man. Just do me a solid. I'm trying to. Like, let's just go.
Prove it.
Oh my god. Flex. Just
How do I prove it to you, sir?
Arm wrestle.
Arm wrestle. Okay.
Thank
Alright,
Yeah.
God.
I
Alright.
give
Start
Kratos
buffing the
back
shit
massage,
I was gonna say,
and
start buffing the
I
shit out of
guidance
him.
him.
Gotta stretch.
Alright, let's
You
see.
see, as this happens, by the way, you see the other Goliath is rolling his eyes, like he's looking at this guy like, this motherfucker's doing this again.
Alright, how can I give him
And he
advantage?
goes and he pulls over a fucking table for you guys to do
Look,
this.
no, I like specifically look back at the team. I'm like, don't you dare fucking interfere with this. This is a sacred oath between men. All right.
Okay.
Like,
So you don't want me to cast a blood maledict on this guy? That's what you're saying. Okay.
I'm still giving you the guidance.
preferably not.
Okay. Would you like a mutagen craft potion to give you more? Okay, no, we're good. We're good. You got this.
You're taking the
Yeah.
guidance. I don't give a shit. I fucking got casted it. I said
He
I
doesn't
I
have
don't
to, he
have
doesn't
to
have to use
use
it.
it.
Yeah, he does not have to roll that
You don't,
d4.
you don't have to use it, but you know, it'll
Ah.
be there if you need it.
The lack of trust for my team. I'm gonna throw this intentionally.
I have
I
let
got you, buddy.
just
I believe
do
in
what
you.
you do.
This has never come up, but I actually speak Leonin, and I cheer you on
Is it-
in Leonin. It's one
Is
of
it
my.
just a series of growls?
It's actually purrs. Like it's very.
It's been like
sensual.
it's been like literally years since I probably heard the language. I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
I'm just like meow 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 meow.
So what is
It is
this?
literally one
a
of the 3 languages I speak.
Is this a strength roll or like an athletics roll, or something different?
I was just gonna do just a pure strength roll.
All right.
I guess you can choose what you can choose whether you want to do strength or dexterity, but I assume strength is
No,
higher.
no,
for you.
strength is definitely higher for me. All right. Pretty good. 21. Motherfucker. Of course.
Only time I've rolled that high.
Well, I
Use the
lost. All right,
guidance.
guys. Our
I was gonna
our
say
quest
you
is
could
over.
use guidance to win this.
I am
match.
not going to use guidance to win this. This is an honorable match.
That's
This
fair.
is best 2 out of
You
3,
know what?
though, right?
Yeah,
We
that
do
is
best 2 out of 3.
that is
I'm
the
fine with
custom.
best 2 out
It
of
is
3.
the custom. All right, in this world, is
Yeah,
best 2
like
out
you
of 3.
can't. It's
guys-
it's basic statistics, right? We got to do at
Hey.
least 100 separate competitions.
Yeah,
before-
you guys are going back and forth. You're struggling a little bit, and finally he gets the best of you. And he slaps it down, and he goes, ah, ha, ha. And then you say best 2 out of 3, and he goes, you're on.
All right, I start meowing at Britos. I'm encouraging the shit out of him.
Well, I failed.
No,
all right,
hold
bye,
on.
guys, we're done.
He can roll worse. It's possible.
No,
You rolled a
can't. You
19.
already rolled
Oh,
a
19.
19.
Oh God.
I mean, I don't
Alright,
know if
guys.
somebody wants to do something to distract him, get him disadvantage.
I
No,
ripped
no
Crash the
interference.
credit off
we
to win in his
we
ear.
promise not to interfere. I guess that we're just done.
Say, look, man.
Well, this is going
Where-
on. The
where do
rest
you-
of the party walks in.
Yeah, it's true. We just walk by. The other guy just was like, "Yeah, go nuts." Yeah.
I'm just like, man, you're pretty fucking tough, man. Where do you work out? Look, I'm gonna be honest. There's a reason why Jimmy keeps you down here, and that's to protect him. He wants us out there just doing the fucking dirty work, because he knows what we wouldn't be able to do what you're able to do. Is really what I'm trying to get at here.
A roll for
thinks.
flattery.
He thinks, he goes, you know,
Are you trying to hook up with
you
this
make
guy?
you make a good point. You roll. I'm assuming you go for deception here. Go for it. I'll give you advantage.
Sure.
Come on, Chris.
20.
That's fucking 20.
You
That's
didn't.
a
You
good
didn't.
roll.
You didn't even need the advantage. It was fine. Yeah. No. He's like. You know what? I think you're right. Go on.
And so you know,
Hey.
This is
As-
your
as we-
this is your blood brother, by the way. We are gonna call this guy into the final battle against the Draco Lich. Like, and the random Goliath from that sewer that one time comes riding in to save the day.
As we walk past, I just like whisper to Barley, like, yeah, I threw those intentionally.
I meow back.
Oh God.
I completely forgot that I speak Leonin.
Oh, I thought you were fucking joking. Are you
No,
not
I
joking?
really do. Yeah, no, I speak Leonin, Draconic, and Undercommon. Those are the languages I chose. I should have
On
chosen
top of
Alright.
something in
common,
Lizard.
right?
What was
On
that?
top of common, or just those
Yeah,
three?
of course. Yeah.
Oh,
Only I'm the only
Imagine
person
this-
who's understood
This
him
whole
the whole
time.
time.
Just like suddenly it all makes sense why they're always doing
Yeah.
things together.
Yeah, I don't think you can choose not to know common. Like, you can't opt out of that choice. I do speak Draconic. I do feel like I spoke to the White Dragon, right? Because I spoke Draconic.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You did on the side, yeah.
All right, so we walk in. I'm assuming that Jimmy is like, who the fuck are these guys?
Yeah. So yeah, no, you guys walk up. I assume that it's still Brito's first or no?
Yeah, no, I think it's F's turn to close the deal.
Damn it, I knew this was gonna.
It's only the most critical one. Don't worry about
Yeah.
it. Evs, it's fine.
Listen, you should have worked the sandwich, guys.
We only have 35. We only have 4,000 gold riding on this. It's fine.
So yeah, no, so you see is there's this man who's currently going over he's going over different areas of the city. Now that you're close, you can see this is a map of the city. It's a huge layout. You can see there's a bunch of circles, a bunch of different areas, things that are scribbled on it, which looks like areas that represent the different factions for the city. Can I get a perception check from, I guess, whoever is first?
Yeah.
Guess it's gonna be me, right?
Yeah, you're up, buddy. I mean, it's
Dorian,
definitely
not you.
It's definitely not Durian.
It's not my fault.
Ooh.
17.
You see markings that look like it's for another faction that you haven't run into in the city,
Fuck.
and
them?
it looks a little familiar to you. If you want, you can spend some time to focus on it, or you can worry about it later.
No, I'm curious. I'll focus.
So you recognize that there's reference to a specific church that you may or may not have met on another continent.
Oh boy.
Well, it's the fire church people.
Fire church?
Mhm.
Excellent.
We don't have to worry about them anymore. They're they're already like sucked in by the freaking whatever, the void or whatever's coming from the heart. It's fine. They're dead.
Again, there are references to them maybe having a faction in this city now.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, I missed it. This is the
Oh.
Fire Church.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, we haven't seen anything, and it wasn't also a part of our mission. Just more background. That's what's going on. Maybe that's why Jules wants to unite these three against them. I don't know.
Oh my God, we cannot take another faction in the city.
Oh my God,
No,
Jules is the red dragon. We thought she was a black dragon. She's a red dragon. God damn.
But anyway, so yeah, so you notice that, and while you're kind of looking at the map, suddenly you see as hands kind of go over the map itself, and Jimmy looks at you and he goes, "And who may you be?"
Oh. Hopefully somebody that's gonna point out some problems for you and solve some of them.
Go on.
So we're standing in front of you. We probably shouldn't be, but it wasn't too hard to get in here. We were sent.
Your security sucks.
Yeah. You should change a lot of things. You got two guys mumbling about sandwiches in your back door, by the way. Anyway,
He kind of rolls eyes. Goes, "Oh my God."
yep. But we're not here to cause problems. Like I said, we're here to help solve them. So we were sent here with an offer. Jules, in charge of the Canaries, wants a meeting with you and Murph.
Has
a week
Murph
from now.
agreed to this?
That's our next stop. You were our first stop. So she wants to have a united front in the city, and getting the three of you together is probably the hardest thing in the entire world. So we picked a neutral location for you, which would be the Old City Hall. And you'd like it to happen a week from now? I mean, we'll be there. We're not from here. We were just
What is
asked.
she hoping to gain by having this so-called
We can't.
united front?
Barley.
I don't. No. Hold on. No, you cannot pass the buck like that.
You were there. I wasn't.
Oh my god.
Telephone game.
This is fun though. So I left. I got 20% of the details wrong. So what did you hear? let's convey it to him. Let's really work this.
I think the gain is for the city in general and more about money. So she had a meeting with a delegation that came from Stern, which came from Latherton. And there's a huge problem across the continent. Sounds like
Wait.
they're looking.
You know what they spoke about?
Yeah, that's what she told us. And we've heard it from other places as well. So they're trying to
heard what from other places?
That there is some supernatural force that's emanating out of the heart and has already overcame Evan's watch, and they're trying to stop it. So they needed money and people. They're hiring, so she sees an opportunity. She sees an opportunity for the city, but I think with you guys divided, it ain't gonna happen. I mean, it's a meeting, man. Like, I think she's got to tell you something. I don't think she gave us all the details. So
How do I know that if I don't when I show up, that I'm not going to be killed?
that's a good question. We'll
How
be
much
there.
is she paying you?
$5,000.
Okay. And she's paying you $5,000 to just speak with me?
To set up this meeting.
And if
So
she
means I
asked
gotta get
you, if anything happened and she asked you to, let's say, pull the trigger.
Oh, kill you? I don't. I look at my compatriots. Are we that beholden to this chick?
We are not assassins.
I
I'm
mean,
just like staring at the ceiling.
I'm just saying, you can see my concern of trusting people who are paid a non-minuscule amount of gold to get people together in one room.
I mean, listen, we don't know any of you guys. We're not from here.
That kind of makes me more worried you would kill me.
Yeah, but I mean, are you gonna kill each other if you all three of you get in a room together?
I put my hand.
Go ahead.
I put my hand on Ev's shoulder. Honor Jimmy. Surely you have eyes and you have looked around and you see the utter wreckage of the city above us. You've seen the dire economic situation that plagues this town. Do you not think it's time for a more aligned leadership to take over, so to take care of the lives of the common people?
I don't think that you're wrong in that. My worry is you're going to gather me and old Murphy into City Hall, and then you're going to kill us both.
Do you know her? Do you know her, Lieutenant Guff?
No.
Her second in command at the City
Is
Watch.
that the captain? The captain?
Yeah, captain. Yeah, that guy. Yep.
What did that idiot do now? Did he arrest more of my people?
No, he's dead.
He is known.
We actually let a bunch of them out, by the way. I don't know if they made it back down here.
Oh.
We did that.
we discovered we discovered citizens of this town to be unjustly imprisoned, and we freed them.
And Guff was dispatched.
That was a consequence of his own particular life choices.
I'll tell you what. You convince Murph, I'll be there.
Okay. Is there a good way for us to get word? Because I assume you're going to adjust your security after we leave, and it won't be so easy to make it down here again.
You four will be welcome.
That's
Fantastic.
awesome because we like to spend money down here too. We spent like 300
Oh.
gold. Yeah.
Who
Thank
did
you for
you?
this conversation.
Who did you purchase from?
Oh, okay. Hold on. This is probably important. So I purchased from Meowth, I think his name was. He was a cat that sold guns. Mond. And then my buddy over here purchased a wand that's definitely broken and not legitimate at all. From
Across the street.
Morph across the street. Josh, there's so many names. There's so many
I
proper
know.
names.
It was Mundenklug. Well, so Mund probably disassembled whatever it is the hell that you purchased. And I can't speak for the authenticity of whatever Klug sold you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to disassemble this too, so it's fine. I'm not going to use it as it is. I'm just going to use it
Oh,
to build
that's-
a bigger, better gun. Yeah.
That's good because it probably wasn't going to work.
Good to know.
I mean, yeah, it's good to know. Thank you. I mean, you don't think that it's a problem that your people are selling your other people guns that don't work? Like, I feel like that's
No, that's a
probably
good
not-
problem. That's a good problem to have. That means they're less likely to kill each other.
okay.
Is there
That's fair.
anything you can give us that, so when we go meet with Murph, to basically let him know that if he goes, you'll go? Might help us.
Yeah, what if he tells us he'll only go if you go? Does that mean that you're both agreeing?
He takes and he scribbles something on a piece of paper. He takes and he seals it. He gets a wax seal and stamps it. And he goes, "You can give this to him."
Thank you.
These guys are here to kill you.
Yeah, is it in common?
I mean, it's sealed, but
Oh, fuck.
yes. He's a stubborn old bastard, though.
Steve's can. Who has a Barley? You definitely have like a level of rogue, right? Okay, cool, sick.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can read it.
I
Oh,
mean,
wait, no, I don't. What the fuck? How do I? Oh, I don't yet. And that's my next level, actually. I'm sorry. I do not have a level of rogue. I cannot.
No,
Alright, can we
at least-
please level up now?
Yeah. I have not. Oh. Yeah, because I actually get the
Alright, let me-
Ranger 2 and then Rogue 2.
All right, let's go grind some boars.
our charming Barley here deals with tough old bastards just well.
I've said nothing this whole time.
Also, the next time you come, you can use the normal entrance.
We didn't know
Yeah,
what
where's
the
the
normal
normal
entrance
entrance was? Yeah.
Should we exit that way, or should we just go back?
Yes, yes. There's a bar. There's a secret entrance in that bar.
Which
Fantastic.
bar?
So you guys walked a lot. You went over a chasm and everything. It's the bar that you're staying at.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
How would we possibly know this?
So
I know.
the beggars meet in the bar at night, and there's a secret entrance to the pickpocket area. Or am I misunderstanding?
Yeah, we thought the.
Oh, did I get that
lizard
mixed
folk-
up? I might have gotten them mixed up. You're
Yeah,
right.
I was
I'm
just saying
sorry.
because you
I
said the
got them
beggar.
mixed
Yeah.
up.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, great. Well,
And
we
you
know
made
the-
us
we know
feel.
the way.
You
Never
made us
mind.
feel so bad about
I
ourselves.
made you feel bad because I wanted you guys to speak with the people. You're right. I got them mixed up. Yep. Different bar. You're right.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So where's the front? It's
So yeah,
Where's
as a
the-
bar is. I have just basically switching locations now, so it's this location. Boop. Wait, am I on the right map? You got the right map? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Right, meow.
So we went under here.
Oh, so it's actually like
and
right
walk all the way
by.
back that way. Oh, okay.
It's like right by City
So
Hall.
now this is basically where the chasm is.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, head on
You're
out
gonna
the front
you're
way
gonna feel
and
so
when-
silly when you find out what the front door to Murph's entrance is. You guys are so alike. You're gonna get along just great.
But that's the thing, though. So now our only lead for Murph's for
is the bar that we're staying at.
was the bar we're staying, but that's for the pickpockets though now, right?
No, I switched it
Josh
back.
did his
I
thing.
got them mixed up in my head,
Oh.
so I am going to fix it now while
Gotcha.
we are here
Okay.
instead of me having to rewrite shit.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So we cruise back out and we wait in our bar until nighttime. We can slam through this in 19 minutes. We got this, guys.
Yep.
Focus up.
So, I agree. I have a warm cup of tea to stay awake.
Yeah. So yeah, eventually it gets late enough at night. People start clearing out, and the bartender, or I guess innkeeper, whatever, looks at you and he says, "Well, I think it's about time that you all head up. No?
Yeah, no, I think we'll stay up. I
Oh.
think we're gonna see. We're in for a lively night.
I like the nightlife. I like to boogie.
Well, we're closing down, so if there's anything else that I can get for you."
When is last call at this bar? What the hell?
It's like it's a
Now?
New Hampshire bar.
I feel like
they kick us out at 9 o'clock.
Hey, 11. All right, 11.
But we were definitely kicked out at like 9 o'clock at
Where the
said wedding.
Well, that
At Winnipesaukee, like Winnipesaukee.
okay, but okay, that doesn't count. That's not
They
a
definitely booted. They definitely booted us the fuck out because they're like, we don't like you.
true.
Sure.
I think we're here for a person, wink wink, asked us to stay after, wink wink. The bar closed for a meeting, wink wink. And I'd say and also wink each time I say wink.
Roll whatever the fuck is your highest.
It's obviously deception, my friend. That's a 26. Like, I'm Murph. I am Murph at this point.
All right.
I like the dice to do the talking.
Then you can follow me out back.
Thanks. Wink wink. Thanks. Wink wink.
Stop
Proceeds to
saying wink.
You're weird. Stop it.
So yeah, you brings you to the kitchen, and then past the kitchen is another room, and there is a table and some chairs, and it looks like there's spaces actually set up for people already. There's like some beer mugs and some like paper and stuff like that, just waiting for people to arrive. And he goes, "You can sit over on this side, and there's some empty spaces you guys to sit at."
Stop winking.
We said,
Is bar service still running? A round of ales, perhaps?
He shrugs, he pours 4 ales and throws them down where you guys are gonna sit, and he says, "And some people should be arriving shortly."
I hand him 3 gold. I don't know how much ales cost.
He rejects the gold. You are here for business, so he assumes you're here for business, so he does not want your gold.
I raise my glass.
So,
Or
you guys
I'm
wait
an
for.
alcoholic now.
You probably wait for about 15-20 minutes, and a few people arrive. You see a. One second. Okay. You see 2 gnomes show up, and you also see a dwarf shortly after that. And they both go to sit down, and they kind of eye you, kind of like we've never, you know the eye that you get when like you clearly don't belong, but like they're not sure enough to say anything, that kind of eye. And they
I'd
start kind of
happily sit
mumbling
there
to
like I still
themselves.
belong.
Yes, I'm familiar with that. I raise my glass at them, and I also try to do the wink
Oh god.
in the most conspicuous way possible. I might be drunk.
They could. We see one of the gnomes look to the other one and goes, "What is he doing?" After a little bit, a couple more people come in. This time you see a human and an elf walk in, and the human, he walks in and he looks at you four and he goes, "I see you around here before."
We just got in
Very
town.
astute observation.
Well,
We're here for business, clearly. And I gesture towards our table of fellows.
he holds up. He goes, "Ah, I like that." Then he shouts, "Give us some more ales in here." More ales come out. After
I like this guy.
So basically, we're just going to spend the next 15 minutes. You guys tell us your backstories. That's really what he wants. He wants to hear all about you, why you're here, where you came from. Barley, you tell us a grand lie.
Okay.
It's funnier when I put you on the spot because you're not
That's
prepared
fine.
for it.
No, it's fine.
It's like telling a comedian to be funny, and then they're like, I can't.
No, it's fine.
Hey, as someone who goes to parties and people go like clap clap do magic, I get that. Oh, perform for me, monkey, perform.
All right, so we're at the Beggar Bar, right? I just want to make sure that
We're in the
know where
back
we are.
room of the
When we think that we're at the Beggars, right?
yes.
Yeah, no, we come from Zynar, and we had some we ran one of the beggar families, and we always heard that there was a great beggar family. Is beggar family rude, by the way? I feel like that's an insulting misnomer. Um, Charity grabbers, I think, is probably a better word for it.
You see, the man is looking very confused about your story.
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead
mean,
and
that
roll
makes sense.
deception with
Yeah,
disadvantage
no,
right now.
okay, I didn't even get to get into it, but that's fine. Okay.
No, you're fine. You started off. It was no, you're still good enough. He doesn't trust you,
He's
but
eating
he's
it
like,
up.
well, it doesn't seem like he's lying to me, so he's just not sure why you're here now.
Why would we be here? The thing is, we can't reference. We don't know who this guy is, right? Does he seem like he's in charge? Can I roll an insight? Do I think this is Murph? Right. So we know that he is an old man.
This is not an old man.
This is not old man. This is
This
just
is
a
a
guy.
man, but he's not old.
Let's just ask him his name.
What's your name?
I was gonna say Benji, but that's somebody else in the town.
That's the guard. Look at it's like, yeah, that's my guy.
I'm Brian.
Brian, that's a great name, Brian. Can I be honest? We're passerbys through town, and we heard, we heard about the three different families, and we support you guys. And you know what's funny? It's not funny. It's just a good story. So we were at the guardhouse, over in the other town, and we let a bunch of your people free. Right? Hopefully they made it back over here. And I'm sure you probably heard about us by now. I've met a bunch of the kids you got working out there. Good guys. Good guys.
I mean, who do you think I am?
I have no idea who you are. I mean, I know about a Murph, but no one else over here. You just told me your name's Brian, so I'm not confused about who you are.
Now, I'm here for business. I don't beg. I offer business. These aren't my people.
Okay. We're here for business as well. Let's talk business.
So you don't have to tell me about all your escapades going and setting people free. What business do you have? Do you think I might be someone who could invest in this business?
I look around to the party looking for like I'm confused about what we're doing
Yeah,
here.
of course. You're here to get a bar set up, Barley.
Have you heard about the broken nail?
Okay. We're looking to set up a bar in town.
Okay. And I think that we can get old Murph involved in this as well, because bars are a really good specialty for his folks to, hang around. So, what kind of bar are you looking for?
A dive bar, of course.
You want it lively, cheap?
I think cheap, based on the town that we're in. I've been with your people here in town. I think cheap is probably better.
Beggars don't want to be at a cheap bar, right? They want to be at the expensive bar so they can get more
I was
money.
just gonna say.
Is it? But okay, then we'll say lively and expensive.
Okay.
I feel like I'm gonna be honest. I feel like no one in this town has money. We've never met a person with money in this
Oh,
entire
there's a rich section. We just
We've
don't
never
go.
interacted with any of them.
You watched a fucking little kid went up to like 20 different families and make like 100 gold in 10 minutes. Literally 2 weeks ago.
How have we not
And
interacted
Jules
with
told
any
us
of these
the
people?
whole reason for this
Because
town is
you
money.
just immediately go interact with the store owners and random people. You
Oh,
don't
okay, fine.
you don't go interact with rich people.
All right, we're looking for a wine bar. How about that?
Ooh.
Yeah, classy, right? Yeah, that's the good shit.
With vintage age barrels?
Sure. However you make wine, that's fine. You can watch the serfs crush the grapes yourself. Rich people love
That might
watching. Rich people love watching the non-privileged do work.
interesting. I will
Those
see
barrels
if
would
I
be
can
great
find any.
hiding places.
Say that again.
Those barrels would be great hiding places for things and activities.
I'm not focused on that aspect of it. Maybe Murph could find a use for it. All right, I will see what we can find. When Murph gets here, you should suggest this idea. I will 100% back you.
That
Thanks,
sounds
Brian.
great. Thanks, Brian.
Is that Brian with a BRI or BRY?
With a Y.
I like it.
Okay, we then sit patiently.
All right. So you guys, make fast friends with Brian. He goes off about different things that he has helped fund in the city so far. And after a little bit, the tables are filled up except for 2 slots. You assume one is for Murph. You don't know who the other could be for. And after a little
Murph
bit,
Jr.
Murph Jr. And after a little bit, finally you see an old man walk in, and walking alongside that old man is Jules.
Son of a bitch.
I just.
So she did need her help?
I want to murder her. I really do. Like, it's hard not. Like, it's hard to tamp down that vibe. Like, I am glaring at Jules like so hard.
You traitorous bitch.
What's up,
So
slut?
you see this old man. He's walking. He's got a cane. He's like going,
It's her
and he
dad.
eventually he sits down, and you see Jules helps him sits down. She goes and she sits right next to him, and
For grandpa.
so he looks at the table and he says, "Hello, everyone. We meet again."
Well and well met.
So is
He
this
looks at you
is this an age gap thing, or is she like your granddaughter?
You
Wow.
can't ask that.
Start right in with that.
You just have to
You need to
guess
earn that right.
uncomfortably. Yeah, no.
Did you really ask?
I asked.
God.
Also, to
Who
be
is
fair,
that man?
we never asked how old Jules was. Maybe she's 60. We have no fucking idea.
That's true.
I don't know. The impression I got from the acting is that she is a fairly young lady.
Yeah, she go off like mid-20s vibes, maybe 30s.
I didn't know if this was like a young ScarJo situation where she's like into 70-year-old dudes.
Okay. So Durian asks a question that's going to bury us.
Did
and
you
then-
actually ask the question?
I asked the question.
So
I
he
am-
he literally holds up his cane and points. He goes, "Who is that?"
I don't know.
No
What do you
idea.
guys-
No idea.
Right.
No idea.
Brian speaks
We-
up because he's speaking with all of you. He goes, that's Dorian. He's a very extravagant visitor, and he and his compatriots have a business venture for you, sir." He's clearly drunk.
And I am
I
also
feel like
drunk.
we
I
tied
mirror
our-
his drunkenness.
I feel like we tied our cart to the wrong horse, by the way. Like maybe Brian was not the guy to get us to the finish line.
Well,
Okay. What is he? The ball's
we're
in his
down
court.
the-
What
we're
is
walking down the path. We
what
gotta
is
go.
what does Murph say?
Oh, you bunch of drunk cads.
Perhaps specifically this rude man should leave.
I agree 100%. You have no place here, sir. Begone with you.
I scoop up 2 more mugs of ale off the table and I keep drinking and I go upstairs.
Ah, I understand. An alcoholic by nature.
Yeah, they're the worst. Yeah, I can't with them.
You hear the jangle of a glass fall hit the floor from echoing from up the stairwell.
If he
Followed by
doesn't
fuck.
survive the night, I'll understand why.
I'm trying, like,
We'll just
some
bury
a
him.
real insight if that's a threat. Like, are there beggar
Go for it.
Is there beggar assassins after?
Yeah, you can roll insight. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll insight. Are there beggar assassins?
You don't
That's a
think so? You
20.
think it's just
Okay.
you think it's just a crazy old man who
Got you. Okay.
saying things.
I'm trying to figure out how I can peel Jules off here.
I mean, it could be your twin sister. I don't know.
So, as an aside, can I send Pixel invisible, like, roof climbing, like climbing on the ceiling while invisible down to spy?
Sure.
That'd be good. Let's keep him in the mix.
So that I went upstairs, but like my invisible thing that I can see and hear through and ostensibly speak through.
Yeah, Mike, I have a question for you. When Pixel is going around, is he just kind of going willy-nilly because he's invisible, or is he trying to be stealthy?
I would say generally stealthy.
Okay. So when you're going through it, go ahead and roll me a stealth roll for him, please.
So with advantage.
He's also
as
invisible. Yeah, like,
Well, so
I
with,
said what I said.
oh boy.
So
Merv has
With
supersonic hearing because he's
with advantage
blind.
or no advantage?
No advantage.
God fucking damn it! I can't roll.
Can you stop
like, I can't
burying
hit
us,
the-
please? You said rude
Ever?
things to Merv, and then you're cretin
One of
is on
those
the
things you
ceiling.
had control of, the other you didn't. Take care of the things you have control of.
You can't power game all the time, man. You gotta let the dice do his thing.
It's not the thing you have control of.
Asking Merv if he was
Alright.
fucking his granddaughter or whatever was a thing that you had control of.
Thank you.
I asked which situation it was.
all right. So he leaves.
I thought
he
we didn't like what's her face.
He sends Pixel down, and Murph looks to the three of you and he says, "So what is this business venture?"
I was sent here because we're trying to open a bar in your city. There's a very successful franchise in insert town name here, and they're
Alvagate.
that one, and they're looking to a franchise opportunity. It is a high-end wine bar to lure in expensive patrons and make them overpay for crappy wine. It seems like it's potentially a win-win for your organization and our organization.
Is there a spot that you think you would want to open this?
I mean, I'm thinking in probably the rich area of town, right? In the first, second, or third terrace, depending on which one was the rich area. I don't remember. Um, I think that, yeah, that would probably make sense, right? Like, uh,
How
put it in their neighborhood.
and what sort of deal are they willing to give for the opening of a bar in the namesake here?
I feel like I can negotiate on their behalf, and I think it was 3% back to whichever agency helped get them their foothold. Now, 3% on super overpriced expensive wine is a lot of gold flowing back through your organization.
Hmm. 5% and I'll allow it.
Do you have a location in mind that you can recommend?
I think
Can you
that
help
we
grease the wheels?
I think that we can help clear out one of another establishment that is not doing so hot. The only issue at that point is we would need to grease the wheel of the Canaries.
we everyone looks at Jules. We all just like we turn and then we turn back. Who are the
Actually, well, that's your opening, right? To
yeah.
like get us to where we need to go.
um yeah, no, I've heard of the Canaries. Are you guys good? Not getting along? We don't want to necessarily set up in a place where there's we're in with one and not with the other.
Well, you see, they might not be so fond of my crew, we'll call it. They don't like our investment opportunities.
Interesting.
Wonder if we can change that.
I Oh, is this the moment? I'm sure, why not? Fuck it. What if I told you I had another investment opportunity, but the whole city was at stake and all the profits that come with it?
You see, as you say that, Brian goes, "No, no, hold on. Why wouldn't you tell me about this opportunity?"
Brian,
I think that's self-evident.
Brian, I have another drink and we're cool. It's fine. I'm talking to Merv now. Murph, I'm talking to Murph.
Hmm.
Brian, we are going to reconnect later because I have some other investment opportunities that I think that you're going to want to like be a part of for sure. Like, how would you like to own 10% of a cloak of displacement? Like, that is a good deal.
The timeshare you get every fifth weekend.
Except because could I take like just carve a 10th off? Would that work?
No, you can't damage it. It's magical. However, one out of every 27 weeks, you can own it. Yeah, you can own it for the week. That's a good
Oh.
deal. Yeah.
You know what? We will talk.
Yeah. Let's
As
connect.
this is happening, Murph just kind of slams his
Yeah,
cane
no,
down and goes,
Let's connect after this
"All right,
meeting, Brian.
everyone other than you three,
Uh-huh.
out."
Uh-huh. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, that's a good choice.
You see the dwarf and the gnomes kind of like they're kind of like mumbling to themselves, and they kind of walk out. And he says, "Now, what is this opportunity you speak of?"
So what if I told you, if you had to say if you were very interested, someone interested, or not interested in an opportunity to run the entire city, and I already had the buy-in of the Canaries and whatever the gang that is the pickpockets is called, and I forget. They might just be called the pickpockets, actually.
Yeah.
So I have the buy-in from the head of the Canaries and Jimmy Nine Toes. They're interested in meeting to discuss a formal alliance to run the city. Is that something you'd be interested in? Now, the profits from running a city are monstrous.
He'll just gain up, but he goes, and who is the one who set this up?
Oh,
The leader of the Canaries.
I was gonna. Did you actually say that? Okay, so you said that. Because I was gonna
Absolutely.
say I was gonna say we did. Yeah.
Yeah. So the head of Canaries is going to say, absolutely not.
You absolutely not, because the Canary set it up.
Correct.
What if we could ensure your safety during the meeting?
And how would you do that?
I mean, we could protect you. We're high level adventurers. My man can arm wrestle pretty much anyone except a Goliath. Like,
I just saw what's the word? The professionalism that you guys have, and he points upstairs
that
towards.
is a facade, sir. Right?
He's new.
You put. No, it is a facade. You allowed us to put an agent at the doorstep. Right? He is preventing people from coming down to us. Yeah, that's good shit.
Self-included.
That's a good shit.
Roll deception.
Absolutely. I got you. I've made 4 deception rolls in a row correctly, so this one's probably the banger that is not good. It is not great. I mean, a 13 is phenomenal. It is an above average
No.
roll. It is just
So he is
excellent.
going to say, how is he preventing anyone from coming down when he is, I assume, passed out and his little companion is out the window pretending no one can see him?
So I jump in here and I'm like, he doesn't matter. He's not here. I get out the note from Jimmy Two Toes and I hand it to him. I said, so we've already spoken with Jimmy.
Mm,
He wrote this up to help to convince you so that the 3 of you could meet, because it's just about the city itself too, right? Like putting everything to rights and actually meeting in the old town hall. A neutral place for everyone.
Man, I can't wait to burn down the town hall.
Instead of deception, honesty, we got paid to bring you guys together. We're not from here.
How much did you get paid?
5,000.
And was it just to bring us together, or was it for anything else?
Just told to bring you guys together. Not there to do anything else. We don't hold anything in this town. It's not.
I feel like these crime lords are metagaming. I feel like both of them know something they shouldn't.
I mean,
Well,
they
it's
don't get
not
to
so
their-
much
they
as
don't get to
that,
their
right? It's like,
positions.
yeah, it's like you just assume if somebody is coming to you at the behest
Mhm.
of one of the other crime lords, you assume that they are then working for that person, and you do not trust them, right? Like,
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy asked the same question when we spoke to him as well. So we were good enough to make it all the way into his midst. We're not from here. We don't know him.
Yeah, we just showed up. We have no loyalty to the head of the Canaries.
And we were also good enough to get in to meet with you. I'm sure not just anybody can be in this room.
We all look at Brian. Like, maybe.
Brian,
He left. Brian was kicked out. He was kicked out.
Mm.
Aren't you sick of being pushed around by fucking Starin and the other one, Milnar? Wouldn't you want to make another step towards your own independence?
Speaking of, I heard that there was a contingent of Stan that came here. Seeing as you were hired by the Canaries, do you happen to know anything about that meeting?
We do. Jimmy asked the same questions.
Did
So
I
will give you.
Did I promise, that's out of context, did I promise not to talk about that with them to, no,
Nope.
right? Okay, good.
No.
I mean, it's kind of like the
Ugh.
core of what Jules wants us to do anyway. Is like everyone's looking for money and shit, and they want to like.
What?
That's
Why are you
kind of
yelling
the
at me?
approach.
Hi. All right. So I assume you're gonna tell him everything that you told
I'm
Jimmy.
going to relay the exact same thing. Exactly.
Alright.
Honesty is the best policy.
We do it all the
Sometimes.
time.
He considers for a
And-
second, and then he says, "So, what considerations or what assurances do I have that I will be protected going to this meeting?"
So we don't need anyone to die. This isn't set up to be a bloodbath on any one of your three parts. But the three of you probably do need to talk because you all run the city separately and you're not united. So that's when everybody loses.
You could also, I mean, you can hire us as bodyguards too. I mean, we're high level adventurers. I'm a level 11 fighter, ranger, blood hunter, warlock. Maybe it's hard to keep track.
He once again points to Pixel outside the window with his cane, and he goes, "I don't think I want your help."
What are you pointing at? Because I'm assuming we can't see Pixel, right?
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, yeah, we don't know, right? Yeah.
he thinks he's like, yeah, he's just pointing at you guys. Are like, what the fuck is he doing?
Also, why can this low-level crime lord
Ooh.
in a random city see invisible creatures? Like, I'm very confused.
Because of poor rolls.
I want to see the roles that led to this, and not just yays. I know that Josh can't roll over a 14, so
Hey, I did it once. Also, I think the key word here is low level.
I challenge accepted. I pull my guns out. I execute. Murph.
Oh, please, please, come at me, bro. All right.
I hate
Do you
fighting
want me to
God.
go? Do you want me to go get our other companion and drag him back in here, or do you like?
No,
Sometimes
what
his
I'm
mouth
saying
moves
is
before
I
his
don't have
brain.
enough. I don't have enough belief that you are the threat either. I think that whatever it is that old Maria is planning.
I'm sorry, who?
Wait, what?
Is that who runs the Canaries?
Yes.
Oh, old Maria. Okay, perfect. Um, let's just. I mean, isn't it time for a change? Like, you gotta take some risks, right? You didn't get to this position by not taking risks. Like, isn't it worth taking a risk to do something better? Big risk, big reward, right?
Roll a persuasion for that.
I sounds like deception because
No, that's not deception. Go fuck yourself.
It is a terrible strategy.
No.
Never follow big risk, big reward, guys.
We aid him at all?
I have a +6. It's fine. Let's roll the fucking dice.
18's
Yeah,
pretty
It's a
fucking
fucking
good.
18.
I'll give no the 18. The 18 is good
I
enough.
kiss him on the mouth and I'm like, we got this.
Never mind. Disadvantage. He goes. All right. When is this meeting to take place?
Next Fire's Day.
And I assume that there will be no issues if I take any precautions to defend myself.
Okay, you want to bring a gun with you? I hand him the gun I bought from the thing.
Can we just like set up like a check-in point for weapons before?
Yeah,
anyone go
I
into
feel
video?
like have we turned to the mediators for this? Like,
Apparently.
I think
Always
that
have
you're I think you're good. Yeah, no, I bring whatever precautions you want. Jules
That-
never said
that
anything,
wasn't-
right? No, that was not
Yep.
a rule. No.
Mhm. Oh God, did she like his granddaughter? She set this up so that she can murder the Canaries and
Can
the
you
actual
imagine if she's
Canaries.
not really the head of the fucking Canaries? Oh my god! But the Canaries won't show up. They don't know the things happening.
No, but she probably
So-
knows. She probably got word and and helped got
my
her there
God.
on her own.
All right. Well, we're gonna
All
get to the
right.
bottom of this anyway.
We have a week to figure it out, right?
All right. So after listening to your words and reading the letter from
watching our
Jimmy.
dice rolls. Yeah.
he makes his own response back to Jimmy, and he says, "I will be there."
Excellent.
Ka-ching.
You never introduced your companion here.
This is my granddaughter Julia.
Oh fuck.
Hi, Julia. Very nice to meet you.
Just kind of nods. Roll a
I-
perception check,
I
guys.
hate you so much, Josh.
Oh, it's gonna get so much worse. I'm so happy for
It's-
this.
like,
Perception. Does
How-
she have a fucking gun held to us or something? Oh, you rolled a 24. It doesn't matter.
Yo, Epps.
Yep.
You're able to determine that she has no idea who the fuck any of you guys are.
Fuck.
Oh.
And I think with that, we're gonna end this session, boys. Let's go.
Oh, god damn it. Old
I
Maria
had a
is
feeling.
more shapeshifter nonsense.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's better,
self.
right? Like, that's just there
Mhm.
was a lady that pretended to be young or whatever, and like we're still doing the same task. Like, it'd be more complicated if it was Jules, like the
But like,
the
what would
head of the
happen if
canary.
like
Yeah.
if Julia was
did you
just like
write that name
walking into
down?
City
Old-
Hall?
Old something. Old
Yeah, old
whatever.
Maria, man.
Old
It's just
Maria.
like
Thank you.
Nina Santa Maria, whatever the fuck the
Listen, if
Christopher
old
Columbus
Maria
shit were.
wants to pretend to be young Jules, but she's still the same person with the same agenda, I accept that, right? Like, what I can't
Yeah.
accept is Jules, the head of the Canaries, and Jules, the granddaughter of the
Yeah.
head of the
that's
beggars,
too many,
and
too many
also
sport
doesn't
loyalties.
and also
could-
doesn't know us somehow, right? I can't handle that many.
I mean,
levels.
it could be some kind of like weird, like, you know, someone's mind controlling, or like she only like awakens at the howl of the moon or some bullshit.
Can we just fight zombies?
Possessed as well.
I just want to fight zombies.
You can just fight zombies. You just have to go back.
Okay, let's go fight the Draco Lich.
This is a choose your own adventure bullshit. You can fight zombies if you want. You just gotta go do that, buddy.
We've got to go for. We've actually got to recruit a cleric first, though.
If you
otherwise
want,
it's
you
gonna
can
be
fight
annoying.
dragons. You can fight zombies. You can fight druid. You tell me what you want to fight. You just gotta go there.
We keep
Look,
choosing
our-
the political intrigue.
Yes,
Like-
our desire
I
is
know.
to ruin every town we come across irreparably. So that by the time we finally save them from the Draco Lich, no one even wants to like be there anymore. They would be wishing for the embrace of death.
I
from the Draco
understand
Lich.
now. You're like, if everyone wants to die, we win by letting the Draco Lich win. This is actually easier than we're supposed to do.
Exactly, it's a win-win scenario for us. Either we save everyone and like
Unbelievable.
eventually things will get better, or we let them win and everyone gets what they want. So yeah, it's all working out.
The worst part is, like, if nothing, we're stuck in this town for a week. Like,
I mean, you could just fucking leave.
I mean, we could
can
make
we
the
make
trek
it?
to the.
Yeah, I was gonna say we go fight the
dragon.
dragon and we just leave them to their devices. It's fun.
Yeah. They're right. They're all gonna meet up. So
I mean, yeah,
whatever
all we had to
happens,
do-
happens.
Yeah, all we had to do was set up the meeting. Let's just go get our money and then just fucking peace out.
Well, there was the extra
No,
money from
yeah,
protecting,
we
but
paid
I
to
mean, I
protect
guess she did offer, right, just to have you guys do it
Yeah.
for 3,000.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be there for sure.
I'm getting my 5,500 now, especially because we spent $300. So
Oh goodness.
we're the moderators of this meeting now, and it is definitely going to end with us murdering all of them.
No.
I'm sorry. There is no situation where we're in a room with 3 criminal overlords and one
If we-
or
if
another
we
of us
murder
does
all
not
of them,
pop off.
Can we let Guard Benji become the leader
Yeah,
of the
he
town?
should run the city. Yeah, he can be the governor.
He's very earnest.
He's probably been working for Guff the whole time, though. He's probably like
You
next
mean
in line
old
after
Maria
Adria.
slash
Maria.
Jules slash we don't know who the fuck it is. I thought we had
Well,
such
you
a
know
good
what?
handle. We had
You know
such a
what,
good handle
though?
on what everyone was doing up until the last 5 minutes of the session.
Hey, wait, whoa. When we went to Jimmy Nine Toes, I distinctly said Jules, the leader
Uh-huh.
of the Canaries. And
Uh-huh.
he
He did
accepted
correct us.
that.
Do you remember how I described Jimmy?
Young man?
Mm.
He's supposed to be old. I should have made him take his boots off.
Wait, what? No.
It's not- it wasn't
It
really
is
Jimmy?
correct. Jimmy,
yeah.
Jimmy is a young man. And Jimmy 100% believes that the leader of the Canaries is Jules.
Oh. Well, that's. Well, Jules is gonna die, whether it's the fake one or the real one.
Hey, Jules.
They're all gonna die, Chris. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, there's no way that one of us does not pop off and just start murdering everyone.
I
There's-
choose to defy expectations.
There's a lot of death in the party. It's
You'll
gonna
be
be
the first to kill
honestly, it's
someone.
Chris's turn. So like, Chris is gonna pop off and just start fire bolting everyone in the room.
I mean, I'm excited for it.
I hate you so much, Josh.
No, you don't. You love this.
Why do we keep
I mean, I
choosing the
roll-
political intrigue path?
Because it's fun, right? I mean, listen, you guys have the ability to either completely like instill a new government in the city or completely tear apart the underground crime syndicate, leaving the city having to make its own new government system from the ground up.
Which
And
just means that
either
it
way,
becomes a subsidiary of Stern at that point. I'm pretty sure. So,
I mean,
we
either
can,
way
we
though,
can,
it's
we can
better,
take
right?
over and we create our own army to fight the Draco Lich.
Yeah,
have-
see?
We have
Army of
20,000.
commoners.
We have 20,000 peasants. We make a railgun, or we just leave. We're like, we went 80% through this quest chain, and we're dipping. Like, we're gonna go fight a black dragon.
That's what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for you guys to go. You're gonna kill the black dragon. You guys are gonna come back, get your fucking cloak, and then see what the end result of